to Just an Average Fantasy Football Podcast.
There we go. Well, welcome in to Just an Average Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Hayes, with Matt Baker.
That's me.
He just ran to go get himself a beer. And with Larry Cowan,
What up?
who opened one of my beers for me.
And it
Yeah,
No,
see?
he
Malfunction.
didn't open.
No. Well,
I was like, why is this thing so hard? And it-
that's what,
That's
she,
what
said.
she said.
Or he.
Yeah, definitely true.
Oh, all right. Well, I can tell you, I don't care. Like, go find us on the interwebs, whatever the fuck. I'm so over this fantasy week. I don't even give a shit. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this show. I don't want to talk about my picks from last week because they all sucked. I want to talk about I started these fantasy playoffs with 20 teams. After week 1 of playoffs, I had 12 left, and after week 2 of playoffs, I have 2 left.
That's not. I mean,
That's terrible.
The odds aren't great, but
That's terrible.
at least you're in a you got 2. I mean,
That's true. And I have already won some money, and I can still get third in a few other leagues. But man, it hurts. It hurts when you start off that good. You're like, damn, I got 20 in. I mean, the odds are if I can just get 7 or 8 championships this year, it'd be
that's-
great. Shit.
or at least compete for 7 or 8
Yeah.
championships.
Yeah, I got clapped by your wife beat me in 2 leagues. You beat me. I believe you beat me in a league.
Oh,
or two.
we all handed you some L's this week.
Yeah, I was like Oprah. I was giving away I was giving W's to everybody.
Yeah, you were just
Here's a
good.
win for you and a win for you.
thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. By the way,
yeah,
love.
yeah. I got fantasy gangbanged is what happened to me. So it hurt, and then all my picks sucked. We'll talk about that in a minute. But how tell me about your fantasy playoff runs there, Bus. How are you sitting for the championship week?
Well, not bad. I don't do 180 teams like you do. I cut down to 5 leagues this year.
Yeah.
I made the playoffs in all 5 leagues, and as right now, I am going to the championship game in 3 of them. It is so much easier to manage, and you have
Yeah.
such a greater chance at doing that. If you cut down on leagues. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you how to live your life.
I mean, last year I did pretty good. I mean, a lot of them are rebuilds, so there's still a lot of leagues that I knew I was going to make it in, but it wasn't because of lack of focus. It wasn't because of lack of prep in the teams that I didn't win. It was just I caught the buzzsaw of Puka in a few and Stafford.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I got the Puka Stafford stack in one league. which
That was
hurt.
me.
Oh, yeah.
That pretty much drove all the nails in the coffin in one night.
And that was the first night of this week. That was
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like waking up to a loss before any of your people play.
Oh yeah, all
yeah.
Friday morning I had 120 against your 0.
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
It's
Well, how
so
about you,
depressing.
Baker? I know you're sitting pretty good because I know I gave you 2 championship matches and
Hey,
you beat me.
I earned them 2 championship or 2 wins this week.
I gave you 1,
Yeah.
and you gave me 1.
yeah, we went 50-50. We went 0-100.
Yeah. I played you in 2 and I lost to you in 2.
So, I mean, 14 leagues. I went to 12 playoffs, and now I'm down to 6. I'm going into 6 championships.
Yeah.
At one of them, 100%, I do not belong here.
You don't.
I am.
You absolutely don't.
I am the stepchild that nobody wanted.
Buzz, he texted me and Terrell this week and asked who were the options to
So
play
it
that you
was-
needed to play 2 of at wide receiver?
Trey Tucker, Demario Douglas. You see where I'm
Keon
going with this,
Coleman.
right?
Yeah.
Keon
Yeah.
Coleman and David Sills.
David Sills. We had to pick 2 for him.
They were all on the table. I mean, those were all options that I was willing to go
And
with
here's the
any
thing-
of these guys.
Here's the thing, chat. He had to play 2 of them.
Yes, I had to play 2 of those guys.
Yeah. He did go get Flournoy off of waivers, which was better.
Way better.
And he ended up playing Tucker
Way
and
better.
Flournoy, and somehow they carried him with the rest of his team to a championship.
And you know what? Bucky Irving was on that team too, which we will talk about him
No,
later.
don't
But I
get me
mean,
fucking started on.
which is so depressing. But you know, at the end
Who
of it,
are
it's-
you playing?
Other teams that don't have.
Apparently,
I think the big teams kind of took bad L's early.
11 people giving up in
Well,
that
I'll
league.
give it to you. And he scored 140.
Yeah.
Beating the guy who scored like 120. The other semifinal in that league was like 170 to 180.
Oh yeah, no, they clapped, and
yeah.
I'm over here like trying to figure out what my upside plays are this week.
yeah.
So if anybody knows if I should put David Sills in, let me know.
I mean, how many targets did he get last game?
He got 4 targets,
Yeah.
even with Drake. He didn't catch any of them, but he got all 4
Well, I can
targets.
tell you, Trey Tucker's probably a smash play this week, so
Yeah.
I would definitely play him.
Tucker will be in the lineup. I might keep Flournoy. I don't know how bad his injury is. We'll see how it
I
goes.
mean, that
but-
should be a smash play against Washington, too.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I might keep Flournoy, and I may go to freaking waivers and go get Juju or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Don't do that.
That's where I got Flournoy from.
Yeah,
Well, you know,
yeah.
so but I don't know. The other leagues, you know, I'm excited. The one I won against you is one I won 2 years ago,
And then I won it last year, and now you're in the championship this year.
But I will say this: Saywin. I don't know if Saywin listens to our podcast or one. I know he used to here and there, but me and him are in the championships in two of the
different
leagues.
leagues,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, it's interesting to see who you match up against and who you got to play against in that final match, especially people that you don't truly know. I guess. But
Right.
Saywin was one that was competing with you in the finals in one of these leagues last year.
Yeah,
the one you
there
won
was
or whatever. But
So I won it last year, but I probably would have lost it, to be honest, because there was some discrepancy in the semifinals.
in the semifinals, yeah.
With some shady dealings. It had nothing to do with Saywin. It just had to do with another player doing some stuff.
I
And
think
so
he's benched some people that
he benched his
yeah.
whole lineup against Saywin.
Yeah.
So he was like, you know what? We're not going to play the championship match. We'll just give the championship to you because right now there's no fair way to go about this, which
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. But then the championship week, my team shit the bed and his team went off.
His team went off, yeah.
Most likely, I don't know if I'd have made different lineup changes and stuff like that because I didn't really care at that
Yeah.
point.
But the way it worked out.
But the way it worked out, I got the championship, you know. So, but however,
But
you know,
still, yeah,
it's for you. It's gonna be 2 out of 3. So.
It's
Or you're in the championship 2 out of 3.
It's just intriguing to see Saywin here. Like I said, I mean, because I don't know who I played the first season. I thought it was me and you.
no.
but it might not
I was
have been. Maybe it
I
was-
was in a rebuild the first year.
That's right. Because
and then I bought then I sold out the second year, and that's what took me.
what's super crazy to me is I thought you were going to kick my ass with the Chase Brown that I gave you in that draft. In that early draft,
I should have.
Chase Brown, he had a hell of a week this last week.
Yeah, but that Kelsey McCaffrey stack just
The
lifted
Kittle,
you.
it was Kittle.
Kittle McCaffrey stack
That pushed me. It just proved that whatever I gave up to get McCaffrey 2 years ago was well worth it.
It was Chase Brown
Last year and this year, well, it was Chase Brown and something
And some-
else.
and
but
some picks and
whatever
stuff,
it
yeah.
was, it was way worth it right now.
Yeah,
so.
well, and the lot of the reason you didn't make the championship last year was because McCaffrey.
Well, that McCaffrey, Rashee Rice. I had there was I think Kittle missed a few weeks last year.
Yeah.
I had a bad week with injury or bad season with injuries
yeah.
last year, but even still, like it's yeah.
But enough of that. Enough of our plight. We're going to try to cram everything for this week into this one show because we're definitely not doing any more on Christmas Eve, Christmas, or any of that. So, you know, we're lucky enough to have Bus here with us on a Tuesday to kind of go through some stuff. And so we'll go ahead and just kick it off with some news. So the big question right now is who's going to be the quarterback in Green Bay this week? Both quarterbacks are dealing with their own injuries. Love is dealing with a concussion, and then Malik Willis is dealing with a shoulder issue. So who's going to, I don't know. We'll have to see how that unfolds, but they are still fighting for their playoff lives right now.
The more important thing is Jacob's actually healthy.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He did practice today limited.
And this
And
last
so did
game
Aaron
was
Jones was also
depressing.
limited today. And then Woody Marks was back at practice. Did not practice today. Hawkinson, Odunze, Luther Burden, and Rashee Rice all did not practice.
So Rasheed's just concussion protocol,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Kittle is dealing with a low to mid ankle sprain, which is good. If it was a high ankle sprain, he's 100% wouldn't coming out. But he did come back into that game with the injury and still played. So there is some hope that he'll be back out there. But I will say, if Tonjes is the start tight end, that's not a bad play based off of what he did earlier in the season.
I'm everywhere I have Kittle. I am spending whatever I got, whatever I could do to make sure I get him in any league I have him in right now for a championship. You got to grab Tonjes.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
There's going to be so little to actually grab. You got to go after Tonjes at this point.
I think he's going to play, but Josh Allen was out, did not go through the walkthrough. He's dealing with a foot issue, so that's something that needs to be monitored. J.J. McCarthy has a hurt hand. He's not going to play. He is out. They've already ruled him out. Brosner will be in this week. Quinshon Judkins went to the IR, dislocated an ankle, fractured fibula. You actually watched it.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it, but
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. It looked like it almost not dislocated, but separated.
Yeah. It's you could tell when it happened that dude was like, "Get me out of here."
It was not good. Yeah.
Let's see. Booty is dealing with concussion. Trayvon
Off that non-PI,
Yeah.
non-PI or defensive PI tackle. That was so
Absolutely
insane.
was.
100. I've never seen pass interference more in my life than in that play. And it wasn't even called.
Wow.
I'm talking, dude was tackling Booty before the ball was in 10 feet of his reach.
Absolutely.
And as he fell to the ground, he would have had it had he not had to focus on the catch because he went like lower back, shoulders, head, and forced him to lose the ball. So it bounced up, and the defender just slapped it out of his hands.
Yeah.
But it was nasty. It should have been defensive PI all day long.
Yeah.
Those
Absolutely.
head smacking the turf concussions, man. It's like, it's one thing when you get hit helmet to helmet, but if they could figure out something with the helmets to limit when their heads are hitting the turf,
most of the time
they could
it's the
probably
back of the
eliminate
head,
over
so-
half of the concussions.
You think? Well, I don't know how the what do they call it? The hero helmet or the
Yeah, with the bobblehead.
Yeah, the big giant one. I know it's got more like base and cushion in the back of it, but I still think it's still kind of
It's still gonna jar.
It's still going to
Yeah.
jar it up.
Yeah.
You'd have to have like a neck brace and like I don't know.
I'll tell you, they got to do something with these chop block tackles and hip drop tackles.
The hip,
Yeah,
well,
the low
that was
stuff,
supposed to be an emphasis this year. They made them illegal, but they
Yeah.
don't ever call them.
No, never. Yeah.
And so they definitely need to get that in line. Marcus Mariota is likely to play at quarterback, but Josh Johnson is going to be there. If Josh Johnson plays, it's not going to be good. It's against Dallas, so that's like Dallas is horrific. They're giving up all the points to quarterbacks, but if it's not Mariota, I don't want nothing to do with that.
No, it's hard to really want anything to do with any of it. I mean, realistically,
Yeah.
I mean,
I say that every day when I get out of bed, just about life.
I mean, outside of maybe Chris Rodriguez, it's like, who do you really trust? On that with Josh Johnson out there.
Let's see. I think that's it. Unless there's some, I'm sure there's some stuff that I missed out, but you can just monitor your injuries this week and stuff. Get ready. The other thing you need to, the good news is pretty much everybody's still playing for something this week. I don't think anybody's clinched a seeding yet.
Yeah, no, everybody's got
Is still
something
fighting
to
for
fight
seeding and-
There's a lot of people that aren't fighting. Like that doesn't
Yeah.
matter, because
No, they're trying to be
out of it,
spoilers, but
yeah, trying to set some things up. But
I mean,
yeah.
speaking of that, the Panthers right now, first,
Yeah.
they control their own destiny, which is a hell of a lot more than I thought they were going to be able to do when the season started. Now, granted, it took Tampa Bay blowing cheeks this season for them to get here, but I got to give it up to them. They're moving in the right direction, and it's cool to see Panthers playing meaningful football in December. So
Yeah.
I'm still wary to there's something's gonna fuck up. They're gonna get housed by the Seahawks this week at home, and then they're gonna get housed next week against Tampa, and it's gonna be like, all right, that seems about right.
Well, what we'll probably have is they'll beat the Seahawks handedly, and then lose to Tampa
Yeah,
and miss out on the playoffs. That's really what'll happen.
Yeah,
is
and they'll get like destroyed 48-3 or
yeah,
something.
it'll be the best game Baker's ever had as a
Yes.
Tampa. He's going to throw for 500 plus yards.
Yeah.
He's going to have Bucky's going to have 6 touchdowns. It's going to be insane.
Yes. No, Sean Tucker's going to have 6. So matter of fact, let's get on into that. Let's get into some fuck that guy.
Yes, please.
That's a little thing. All right, that's what I got. That's the transition for it. So go ahead and give me what you got over there, Bus.
Well, I will start with the quarterbacks as usual. Let's go with Jacoby Brissett. This guy's been balling lately. He gave you 10.6 points.
In a plus matchup.
Absolutely it was.
After he went and dominated Houston. I mean, dominated as far as fantasy, but...
And also, I guess injury kind of played into this, but it really hurt my teams. Josh Allen gave you 6.9 points.
Absolutely.
He played the entire game, so
he's got to take it. He's got to
really,
take it. I mean, he got the W2, but still, ass.
Yeah.
Thanks for James Cook, but...
Yeah, James Cook carried that team.
How many fantasy points did we score this week, like us, personally?
Well, collectively 0.
All right, and then individually?
Still 0.
And we didn't play any football game.
Well, I mean, I did a little, but not real life.
Okay. Well, Jackson Dart played an entire football game.
Oh, yeah.
And he tied us in fantasy points.
Which, honestly, I'll be honest with you, from watching the game, he should have gotten less than us.
I was going to save it for the end, but I wanted a special FTG to the entire Giants team.
Okay, well, we can save it. We can save it. So we'll go ahead. Did you have any more quarterbacks? That you were
No,
right.
that's it.
All right, so to Josh Allen, Jacoby Brissett, we'll give them their due.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
guys.
All right, who do you got at quarterback? That's not Jackson Dart. Because he wants to save. We're going
I mean, the only other two on here, one of them got injured and the other one got injured. I mean, but I mean, it's like, still though, JJ played enough of the game to where he should have got more points than he did against that plus matchup. He got you 8 points and he got a broken.
I don't know why you think there's some conspiracy with JJ's injury.
Every time it's like he looks like shit, and then all of a sudden he's got an injury. It's a new injury. I don't know. It's weird. I'm just saying.
Causation? Is that what's happening?
I'm just saying. I just want to put it out there, just so the bird's out there, and you know it's out there. That's it. And then of course I'm only doing this. I understand the injury, and it's I'm sure it's an injury. Don't get me wrong. But it still hurt a lot of fantasy people, and it's the reason that I beat Bus. But so I want to say thank you, Lamar Jackson, for getting injured.
Well, first of all, Lamar's been unmitigated ass.
This year has been terrible.
Season, and it's really our fault.
Well, I know it is. It is
because it's really my youngest son's fault. He drafted him #1 overall in our league, and every time someone's #1 overall, they have the worst season of their career, they miss the whole season with injury.
You guys got to start warning me of this before the season.
It's like 10 years going. Like, honestly, God, it's like
9 years going, because this was our 10th year as a league.
So,
all right, I'm going to need y'all to draft that team early.
Next year we're drafting. We have defensive players. I'm going to set it up. The first round is going to be all defensive players.
So if you want Myles Garrett to get you points, he's going to go 1 overall. Yeah. So just know he's not going to have a year next year.
All right.
So
either that, or I'm going to hire a shaman to come to the draft and decurse our team, our league, or whatever.
Yeah, it's been crazy. And I, like I said, I don't want to say fuck that guy to Lamar Jackson, but I mean, it did help me in places and hurt a lot of people.
God already said it by giving him that face.
I know, right? That's why he's ugly Lamar, man.
Poor guy.
That dude is ugly Lamar.
Hey, that's my favorite player you're talking about now.
It doesn't make him less ugly.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
His talent is way up here.
Yes.
But when God gave him all his quarterback talent, that he took away all his looks.
The handsome points were already used
he's
up.
Like, look, he's like, you want to be good.
Jimmy Garoppolo was the opposite. He gave him all the handsome points, and he did not give him all the quarterback points.
This is where it evens out in the world. This is how you even it all out.
Sam Hartman got all the pretty points and none of the skill points.
Can't start a game. He's not allowed to start. That's the rules. We don't make them. That's just what it is. Yeah.
There's only so many points. It's
exactly.
creative player.
See, the best is when you get a guy like Brock Purdy, just average looking with good skill. You get that balance.
It just works out. Everything just works out.
All right. Well, to the guys that are hurt or maybe
injures.
not hurt, JJ McCarthy and Ugly Lamar, we say, fuck those guys. Well, the only quarterback I have left on the list is I'm going to throw out there is Baker Mayfield, but I'm just going to encompass the whole motherfucking Tampa coaching staff, the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And look, I'm glad the Panthers won. It benefited me as a fan, but it did not benefit my fantasy fucking team when I needed Bucky Irvin to score a touchdown. When you keep bringing Sean motherfucking Tucker out there to run. There's a stat that you showed me. They've had, Eight carries inside the 5.
8 goal line carries inside the 5.
Sean Tucker's run since Bucky's come back from injury. Sean Tucker has 7.
Rashad
White has 1. And Bucky has 0.
Yeah.
0 fucking goal line carries.
It's
so and they're fucking losing games. Oh my God. So Sean Tucker can, it's not even really his fault, but still it is his fault. He can eat a bag of dicks.
I feel like it is his fault though. Like, I feel like he's got something on somebody.
Size.
Where
he has size.
Yeah, but not skill or ability or.
Well, I mean, Sean Tucker's not a bad running back.
Yeah, I know, but
he's not Bucky for sure.
He's going against Bucky. He's a bad running back. I don't have Sean Tucker anywhere.
I can agree with that.
It almost feels like load management at this point.
That's true. Like,
but he's Bucky's had load management of being injured all fucking season.
Yeah, he took
so
6
it's time for him
off.
to get all the loads.
Yeah. Do you want to make the playoffs or not?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, use your best guys. It's the Bucks and the Ravens have been taking notes from the same book.
Yeah. Hey, this is an integral part of the game. Let's bring in our second string running back, our third string running back. Yeah. And so and we'll throw Bucky Irvin on there because still he only put up 7.1 points.
Yeah,
so Bucky Irvin, Sean Tucker.
They got Sean Tucker right here, 6.3. They got same points. It's so sad.
Baker Mayfield, the fucking head coach of Tampa, the ownership, the fucking president, the guy who sells fucking corn dogs. Fuck them all. So I'll say, fuck those guys.
Yes, every one of them.
And the whole city. The beach.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah. The fucking cab drivers.
You know what? Let's go as far as the state. Fuck that state.
Every pirate who ever visited there back in the 1700s.
You know what? The fuck Amerigo de Gamas.
Yes.
Now we're getting outside of my realm of knowledge, so we're going to have to reel this back in a little bit.
You know what? Ponce de Leon, he can suck a bag of dicks too.
Fountain of youth, my ass, motherfucker.
Isn't that an avenue?
Shut the fuck up. How about that?
That's like an avenue in Atlanta, right? I'm really confused right now.
Fuck that avenue.
Yeah, fuck Ponce de Leon. Ponce City Market.
Oh, man.
The Krispy Kremes.
I'm over here like, these people are smart. I have no idea.
Fuck
Y'all got
alligators. the Everglades.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was
75 South, 95 South. Fuck them all.
285. Fucking
Disneyland or World or whatever's down there.
Fuck Disney.
Universal Studio, all of it. The whole state.
South Beach, North Beach, your mama's beach. I don't give a fuck.
Girls
fuck 'em all.
Gone Wild. Whatever happened down there. Fuck it all.
All right, well, let's go. You got some running backs, Bus?
I do. Bucky Irvin was definitely.
Oh, yeah. You put him on there again.
Yeah, Bucky Irvin, 7.1 points.
Yeah, fuck you, Irvin. As far as I'm concerned.
Also had DeAndre Swift for getting 8 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Javonte Williams put you up 5.3 points. And I know that hurts your feelings, Baker.
It does. Yes. He's carried me to where I am right now, and this week kind of hurt. So, luckily, I had a couple other people step up a little bit, so it wasn't as bad. But yeah, no, it's pretty bad.
All right. Well, to those guys, we'll say, fuck those guys. You got any running backs, Baker?
I got Breece Hall at 7.3.
Absolutely. Breece has been fucking you for a while.
This has been
steady be shitting.
Yeah, he's steady be shitting. Speaking of steady be shitting, you went and changed Kenneth Walker's name, which is rightfully so, and then he shit on my team instead of shit on your team. Playing head to head with you, and dude went out there and had his best fantasy.
I got almost 30 points out of him.
Yeah, all season.
Steady be scoring.
I'm like, this motherfucker right here is steady shitting on my team right now. And I hate I ever said everything. That's what it is.
That's the code.
What has to happen is either Daniel puts it on the don'ts, or I say the guy sucks, and then all of a sudden he does great.
All right, Bucky Irvin. Steady be shitting.
Yeah, exactly. Bucky Irving, as he said, or Sean Fucker. They're both steady be shitting, right? We need them to step up and get it out of here. But yes, Javonte Williams, like you said, and I got Josh Jacobs at 3.8. And here's why. 2 weeks ago, I'm questionable. I can't play. He put up 27 points. This week, I'm questionable. I can't play. He put up 3.8 points.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's steady be shitting on like 3 of my teams.
That's what I'm saying.
I could have played Sean Tucker.
That's what I'm saying. I could have played Bucky Irving. But I'm like, 2 weeks ago, he's like, look, I'm okay. I'm questionable, but I'm okay. I'm going to play. And he put up 20. He had a game.
Yeah.
And then this week, he's like, you know what? I don't need a game. And then they lost, and it was ugly. So I don't know. So Josh Jacobs, to me, belongs on here. And then the only other one I got is Rico Dowdle, 6.3 points. For what he's done, that's a bad week.
The Panthers got away from the run. Their defense really carried that game, and then there's some really key plays by Bryce Young that got him over the top. But the run game, it wasn't like they were shutting it down. That was the thing when I was watching. Like Dowdle will get 4, 5, 6 yards of carry, but it was just I don't know. They really couldn't get into offensive groove for the most part unless it was in the hurry up at the end of the half or the game.
And pushing it downfield to Tet was a lot of it. I saw like the few plays.
To Tet and to Coker. Coker had some really good plays in that game.
But even still, for fantasy-wise, Rico Dowdle shit on my fucking team with 6.3 points. So
yeah, well, to all those guys,
fuck those guys.
Now, here's where I got my longest list, so I'm going to see if we got the same guys.
Run them out.
Wide receivers. Go ahead and tell me what you got over there, Bus.
Man, I got a special one for Nico Collins because I swear this motherfucker can't get more than 4 catches per game. It doesn't matter how many they throw.
If he gets 25 targets or if he gets 4 targets, he only gets 4 catches.
4 catches every fucking game.
So you want to give him his own personal one?
Yeah.
He deserves it.
So to Nico Collins.
Fuck that guy. Yeah. I also have Amon-Ra St. Brown. I forgot to write down his points, but it was pretty shitty. There you go.
7.4 is pretty bad.
And Terry McLaurin got you 6.8 points.
Yeah, that was a tough match.
But we could blame quarterback on that.
Yeah. But still.
I mean, but still,
that's not what we do here.
No, we don't blame that.
Who do you get? Well, we'll say to those. You got any more?
No, that's
it. Well, to those guys, fuck those guys. Who you
I only got 2, sadly enough. I got CeeDee Lamb at 8.1.
Yep.
And I got Drake London at 4.2.
Yep.
You're healthy. You're coming back in, and you're getting the same targets as David Sills, dude. Get out there and make some points out of it, right?
Yep.
But either way, to Drake London and CeeDee Lamb.
Yep. Fuck those guys. Well, the rest of these are very personal to me because on individual teams, they all hurt me. So I'll kick it off with Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You were supposed to be a generational talent, Hall of Fame father, and you've been straight cheeks at 1.9 fantasy points.
He missed 2 catches that were so in the basket.
Dude,
they're
he is
one in the end
soft like
zone.
Sherman, bro.
It really is. It's bad. Like I think he's worried about getting hit. It was pretty. It was pretty.
Dude needs to retire. And go do something like behind a desk.
Just let Michael Wilson take the reins.
Yes, Brian Wilson, 2.8. Like you've been doo-doo all season.
Brian Thomas.
That's what I say.
And Wilson.
Lay in a bed just like Brian Wilson did. You know who Brian Wilson is?
The Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys, yeah.
Yeah, he's also a country singer, isn't he?
I don't know about
I think he ventured into it at some
point.
Yeah, but he was the lead singer of the Beach Boys. I don't know how that popped in. There's no Wilson.
I said Michael Wilson.
Yeah, then I just said
and
Brian
it was just
Wilson.
in your head.
So Brian Thomas, 2.8.
Yeah.
Brian Wilson, I think, scored 0 fantasy points because he's dead.
He scored the same amount as fucking Jackson Dart. As a matter of fact, him and Jackson Dart, same.
This will be the last time he comes up on this list until he gets good again. But Egbuka, 4.5. He's just been terrible.
1 catch for 40 yards.
Yes,
that was, and it was a beautiful catch.
It was.
Yeah,
but that was it. Yeah.
Michael Pittman Jr. 5.2, and I only bring you up because Pittman was balling and you were not. So
Pittman was balling, but he wasn't.
Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce was balling. There you go.
Just hang with me, guys.
And Downs had a good week too.
All right, and
we
then
got you.
DK Metcalf, he's like, you know what? I'm going to put up a shitty fantasy week, and I'm going to fight fans in the stands.
I'm going to make sure that when I cost you your championship, I'm also going to cost you your championship,
and I'm going to
not play
and a fine.
And well, here's the thing. The reports are coming out now that he is, because of this and him going to be suspended for 2 games, this can also void almost $40 million of his guaranteed contract.
Wow, a $40 million swing.
Yeah, it could be. He's appealing it right now.
Yeah,
But the Steelers and the Steelers haven't come out and said whether they're going to do that. But because of stipulations in his contract, they can come out and void $40 million of his money, and so this could end up being very costly.
Now, I understand. At that age, I might have yoked a few motherfuckers up, It happens. There's things that happen. But if there's $40 million on the line.
No, what you get paid in your contract, you got to know your contract because one little stupid, mishap and it costs you your livelihood.
He says, there's reports that says that he reported this same fan a year ago for the same thing, thing, and he said the fan made racial slurs and insulted his mother with a very, very terrible word. But there's also reports that the dude just called him by his government name, and it pissed him off because he hates that. So who knows what it really was? But
well, listen, I feel like DK is probably a little more even keel. I mean, it's not George Pickens.
No, but he ain't afraid to swing. I
Well, obviously.
he will fight some defensive backs, dude.
We joked about it in the beginning of the season when we found out Pickens went to the Steelers while DK was at, or
DK
when
went,
DK went to the Steelers.
Because we're like, man, the defensive backs in the North are about to get handed their ass whooped every week by Pickens and DK,
and they're not even going to be throwing the balls
because they steady be swinging on corners.
That's what they do. They just fight the guys out there and let all the other. Scotty Miller would have the biggest fucking season this season if Pickens was still there. We'd be talking about Scotty Miller right now with Hall of Fame numbers.
You'd have DK on one side beating up a corner, Pickens on the other side beating up a corner, and then Scotty Miller catching a daggum slant route
right in the middle of the field for freaking 60 yards and a touchdown every game. It would be insane.
But either way, I'm glad it wasn't me that DK put hands on, because I would have steady been shitting.
Yeah, no doubt.
So yeah, we'll say to all those guys, fuck those guys. All right, you got some tight ends?
Yeah, Kobe Parkinson.
Yep. He was after being good, he just became cheeks.
Yeah. Apparently Stafford likes Ferguson more now. So you got 3.1
How many
points.
Fergusons are on the team? I felt like there was
16?
like 3.
Yeah,
There's 16 of them now.
There's like 35 Ferguson tight ends in the NFL.
Well, they just make up new players too. Every week they just add a new player to their roster.
Yeah, what was his name? Humphrey?
Mumfield.
Yeah, like who's this guy's? He's an NPC.
Yeah, we have no idea who he is.
They just
He's one of those extras that are on the video games that aren't real players.
Yeah, they're just there.
They created him in the creating thing before the game and threw him in the thing. They're like, we just need a guy. Give me a name.
Fieldson.
You listen to Mumford and Son? Oh, that's it. Mumfreys. All right. So
Yeah, I also have Gunnar Helm.
okay. Well,
I don't know if he really belongs on here yet, but he's had a pretty decent season to be a rookie tight end.
It's between that and the fact that Chig blew up this week
Yeah,
for
Chig
no
had a good
reason.
week,
Like, when Gunner's been the better tight end through most of the season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Chig belongs on here because I benched him for sucking all fucking season, and all of a sudden he puts up 30 on my bench. It's like
I dropped him to the waiver wire.
that's what I'm saying.
Well, in that case, Genty needs to be on here.
Yes.
But you got 1.9 points out of him.
Yeah.
So
No. And
there's
meanwhile, there's 40 over there for freaking Chig. You know, out of nowhere.
All right. You got any more tight ends?
That's it.
All right. To those guys.
Fuck those guys.
You got any tight ends?
I didn't really want to talk too much about tight ends because I
All right,
need
I got
them
a
this
few.
week. So, I'm
Hawkinson, 0.7. Travis Kelce, 1.1. Oronde Gadsden, 1.2. Jake Ferguson, 3.4.
Oh, the other Ferguson, yeah.
Tyler, or is it Tyler or TJ Warren?
Tyler Warren.
4.5. And then Trey McBride, 4.7.
Yeah, that hurt bad.
Yeah, so
that was a
yes.
big bad hurt.
Yeah, especially when Elijah Higgins is out there just catching them all.
I think they game
Elijah
scripted
Higgins,
against.
also known as the Sean Tucker of tight ends.
I think they just game scripted against McBride and just shut him out entirely. The rest.
It's
of the whole game.
Atlanta. They can't shut anybody out.
Yeah, that's true.
Except their own players.
That's very
Hey,
true.
Pitts is balling.
That's finally.
Yeah. I told you talent does not just leave the motherfucker.
Well, they just needed Kink Cousins to come in and be quarterback for a little
That's
while.
it, yeah.
And no shot at really competing.
Yeah, I think that's it. Once all the pressure is off,
once
now we
everything's
can
done,
play.
they can just
Kick
ball
some
out.
ass now.
Yeah, they could ball out.
So who is it that you didn't want to talk about?
Who is it that I did? All my tight. I don't want to talk about any low end tight ends or middle tight ends because I use them everywhere that I need this week.
Well,
There was nobody special in mind.
I don't want to talk about any of them. I don't want to jinx none of it.
DK's appeal was unsuccessful, by the way.
Oh,
Well, there you
shit.
go. $40 million loss.
They probably won't do that to him.
Yeah, I
though.
don't know if the Steelers will do
It's
that to him, but
their
he's
option.
definitely
Whoa.
going to be out the next 2 games.
They may come out and be like, "Look, dude, here's the deal. We can take $40 million away, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to take $20 million.
Yeah.
And that way we can pay Roman Wilson to fill your place for the next 2 weeks. Because that's what's going to happen. Roman Wilson's going to be the field stretcher.
They don't need that much to pay. Give Roman Wilson $20
DK doesn't know that.
and a bag of corn dogs, bro.
That's a $700,000 player right there, man.
I don't think he's worth that much, but yeah.
Well, real quick, to all the tight ends I just listed,
Fuck those guys. Yes, exactly.
All right, well, go ahead. Your Giants rant. Let's hear it.
Giants. Y'all watched that game, right?
I tried not to. I'm trying to. Right now, I'm
Let's
trying
throw
to
the ball. Let's run the ball 16 straight times.
I hate myself for watching that game.
It was pretty bad. I'm glad I had red zone. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. That really helps in situations like that.
Yeah, I love it because you could get super depressed if you.
But here's the problem. I watched Red Zone and I still saw enough of it to know.
They kept playing it.
Depressing.
They're like, look at this bullshit is happening. Y'all not gonna believe this. Quad box this shit in.
Right? They put all 4 quads on the same thing. We're gonna show plays that already happened.
We're gonna do the Octobox, but it's just all the Giants coaches like saying we're only gonna run the ball.
Yeah, different scenes where they just all sucked each time. It was just bad drop passes and shitty runs, and it's all of it.
Yeah, so Theo Johnson,
ass.
Jackson Dart,
ass.
Every wide receiver, the entire offense, the offensive coach, the whole stadium, they all blew ass.
I mean, and Minnesota isn't that good. Why are they doing this?
Minnesota's okay, and they can show up in moments. Brian Flores is a really good defensive coordinator, and they have shown up in moments, but they're not that good.
Well, but it's something to say that a defense can completely shut down an entire offense.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen
there's
that.
There's something
else
going on.
If you told me Texans did that, I'll be like, okay, cool. I've seen some shit they've done that makes me believe that they can shut a rookie down and, kind of, or not rookie.
Well, the thing is at the beginning of the game, they weren't shutting the rookie down because they started the game by running the ball 16 straight times.
That was a plan.
And the real question is like, what sort of plan is that? First of all, the Giants have nothing to play for.
Yeah.
Number two, they got to figure out if Jackson Dart is who they are, and reps is the best way to figure that out. You saw what Minnesota did when they were knocked out of the playoffs. They threw JJ out there, and they gave him as many reps as possible because they want to know how good he is.
Yeah,
that's what you have to do. So it's like, we need to see if Jackson Dart can play. Okay, run the ball 16 straight times.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Let's see if he can hand the ball off. Yeah. They want to know how good his handoff skills are.
It makes you wonder
maybe
if
they're testing the running back to see if they're good for the future. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if there's some kind of conspiracy here. Yeah. Betting, gambling, something.
I mean, that could be, or it could be, I don't know. You had an interim coach who maybe he thought he was, there's these things where it's like, I'm going to outsmart whatever.
I know better.
Yeah, because if you remember years ago, Belichick beat Buffalo by running the ball, I don't know, like 94% of the time in a snow game. And he came in, that was a specific game plan. He had I forget who he had at quarterback that year. It wasn't Cam, but it wasn't Brady either. He had somebody, it might have been Mac Jones. And so there's sometimes these coaches, they come up with these schemes and they're like, this is what we're going to do to beat this team and show them how superior we are.
Run the triple option.
Yeah, let's do whatever. But it's like, at some point you got to realize it's not working.
Yeah, after 16 times, and you're like, okay, we've gained 32 yards of and offense. What can we do next?
You go in at halftime like, guys, we're doing great.
Yeah,
let's do that.
I kept expecting. I was like, all right, here comes the play action. They set it up.
Yeah.
The 13 straight. Oh, they set up the play action. Let's go. No, they handed it off again. Yep. All right, now we're gonna get the play action. Oh no, they handed it off. And then Minnesota's like, all right, we'll just stack the fucking box. And they're like,
what did he?
I'm like, okay, finally, you got him to stack the box. Now's when you open up the pass game, right? You got what you want. You got everybody close to the line of scrimmage.
You would think, because they were blitzing on every play.
And then they're like, nah.
Let's throw to Wan'Dale 3 yards out right now.
Yes.
Now, there was the issue of Theo dropping both of his passes, but he attempted 3 passes in the first half.
Yeah. It was an absolute atrocity.
The game is one I would like to delete from my mind forever.
Yes. 33 yards, I think it was.
Me and Baker only saw snippets of it through Red Zone, and I still want to delete it. You watched it for what? Like, you're some sort of masochist. I don't know.
Well, at some point, you're like, what the fuck? This is a train wreck. Yeah. It's like you can't, like if you see 2 elephants fucking in the yard, you're like, that's some nasty shit. But you keep watching.
Yeah, you gotta be like, I gotta see how this finishes out.
Yeah. I never knew that this shit could happen. Like, why is this happening?
Hey, whose yard are you in?
Now, I'm going to call somebody to take care of this, but I'm going to see how it turns out.
There's so much to unpack with that. We're not going to unpack here. Well, all right. Well, so we'll say to all of them, including the elephants.
Yep. The giant elephants.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
Yeah. And also every analyst that told me not to play Trevor Lawrence this week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, those guys are stupid.
Yeah, you should definitely never listen to those guys again.
All right, we're going to do smashes. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Because we're trying to do 2 shows in one, what we'll do is we're going to do a toast and roast and our segments together. So for next week. So I'll rehash my shitty picks from last week and tell you about my amazing picks for these upcoming weeks. And so I'll kick it off. My smashes for last week, and we're just going to get this button ready. My best one, this is the only one that doesn't deserve a full sad trombone, as I said, play Tyler Shough versus the Jets. He finishes QB 16 with 17.1 points.
That's pretty good, honestly. If you just said Shough, if you told me Shough was your smash, I'd have been like, as long as he finishes top 20, you're fine.
And now we're the rest. Aaron Jones, he finishes RB 26 at 10.3. Michael Wilson wasn't terrible, so I'm not gonna. Michael Wilson against Atlanta, he was wide receiver 22, 12.2. I'll give a little bit of that. Yeah. And then Travis Kelce at the Titans, I just wrote ass. I didn't write what he was or anything.
It was like 1.32 tight end, 65.
Yeah. In my defense, I didn't know Minshew was going to die in the first quarter.
That's true. And whoever that other guy was is way worse than anything they got.
He's starting this week.
Was it Olakun?
Yeah, it's
Alukin. What is it?
That's it. He is the Street Fighter thing that shoots out of his hands. Yeah,
exactly.
He is Hayukin. Yeah.
Well, now I'm going to give all my smashes for this week. You can count on them, all right? Here we go. Brock Purdy versus the Bears. The Bears will give up points to quarterbacks, and Brock Purdy is on a heater right now.
He is.
And so they're going to have to score, and I think Purdy's going to do it. My running back smash is going to be Tyrone Tracy at the Rams. Yes, I said at the Rams, but I think the Rams have been shown to be a little bit vulnerable against the run the last couple of weeks, so I think Tyrone Tracy is going to have a good game out there. No, I'm sorry. Is it... No, it's against the Raiders.
I'm sitting here thinking, like, you picked against the Rams?
No, I put LAR for the Los Angeles Raiders, and they're not even. That should have been LVR.
Okay, you know what?
LVR.
What is this, 1991?
I picked Kurt Warner as my smash for quarterback for the same team.
So I got Bo Jackson as my smash at running back. So Tyrone Tracy versus the Raiders, which makes way more sense.
I was really questioning your... I was like, you know what? That's on par for his don'ts. So
it's all reversing, man. I'm gonna put my don'ts as my smashes and my smashes as my don'ts.
I told you to tell me all your don'ts need to be on my teams this season, on this week.
Then I went back to the well with Mike Wilson against Cincinnati. I wanted to pick Brissett, but somebody got him before me, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll get his wide receiver."
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then I went. This one's definitely off the wall. Also with the same team. Apparently I've got a lot invested in Arizona this week. I went Elijah Higgins, tight end for Arizona, the second string tight end, who I don't know, Brissett and him have a groove. And so I think he's going to have a decent week. Last week I think he caught like 6 or 7 passes, had like 88 yards, I believe. And I think he's going to have another good week against Cincinnati. This doesn't mean McBride's not going to have a good week. I mean, it is Cincinnati. So I think they'll both have a pretty decent week. So that's
Cincinnati would be giving points.
Yeah, they steady be shitting.
Yes.
So Purdy, Tyrone Tracy, Mike Wilson, and Elijah Higgins are my smashes for the week.
Nice.
So Baker, rehash last week's and then tell us this week's.
All right, you're not going to like this. So,
title of your sex tape.
Yes. Title of my marriage.
Sorry, go ahead.
Quarterback smash was Herbert against Dallas. QB4 on the week, 30.2 points.
You get a full one on that one. That was a good call.
And I stacked him with Ladd McConkey versus Dallas, which he was wide receiver 21. It wasn't great.
So you get a little
12.3, but it wasn't horrible. Better than he has been doing. We'll put it that way.
Absolutely.
My tight end, and I'm only doing this because I don't want to talk about running back just yet, but my tight end was Dalton Schultz versus Las Vegas.
He caught
tight end 11, got you 12 points. And my running back was RB2 on the week this week. Chase Brown versus the Dolphins.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
30.9 points. That was my smashes for the week. So if y'all want to take notes, For next week, this week, oh man, here's my smashes.
I should have went first. I can't follow that.
here's my smashes for this week.
One bad smash last week.
I really didn't. It was probably one of my best weeks of the season so far. So, and then I'm going. Here's my smash for this week. Jacoby Brissett versus the Bengals. Call me a cheater. I'm taking it. I gotta have it.
Yeah, I mean, trust me. I had Brissett versus the Bengals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then you were like, "Hey, I had Brissett." I was like, "Fuck."
I was like,
I was like, "I'll go get the rest of the."
You're like, I want all the rest of them. What running back are they using this week?
Not gonna. Their running game's straight ass.
Yeah, it's so many people too. They got even though all their running backs are on IR, they still have 32 other running backs that touch the ball the whole fucking game. It's weird.
They're all named Carter.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. And then so my running back smash this week is Bucky Urban versus the Dolphins.
Fuck that. Fuck you.
Look,
fuck Sean Tucker. Fuck the coaching staff of Tampa. Fuck the White. Ramondre Stevenson. Whoever.
Rashad White. There you go. Ramondre Stevenson White. Fuck that guy.
Buka, Baker Mayfield. Fuck them all.
Look, I targeted the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I targeted Chase
Dolphins.
Brown. I targeted Chase Brown
I'm the biggest
last week.
Dolphin fan you ever fucking seen this week.
I targeted Chase Brown last week against the Dolphins, and I'm doubling up this week against the Dolphins. Bucky Urban against
Sean
the Dolphins.
Tucker's going to eat this week. He's going to have 4 fucking touchdowns.
But Bucky's going to have 900 yards and 62 passes.
No, Bucky's going to score. He's going to score 5.6 points. Sean Tucker's going to have 4 touchdowns with 16 yards.
That's probably true. But we'll just have to see how this week works out.
I think I almost picked. I wanted to pick Bucky too. He's going to have a big week.
Yeah, I
this
think
is one of those weeks where everybody starts talking about why is he sucking, and then the next week he falls.
Well,
it just shows up
because everybody's making memes now. You can find these memes of them putting Sean Tucker in and stuff.
Yep.
So.
Oh, it's gonna make sense eventually.
Ask Joe Burrow. It works.
Yeah, Sad Joe left the building. Happy Joe showed up.
I'm just saying, and this is championship week. It's gonna be like this is why we've been holding this guy this whole season. So. And then I'm
if
doubling.
you somehow fucking made it with him on your roster, which I couldn't fucking do.
Me either.
I did it with Trey Tucker and fucking Ryan Flournoy. I picked up.
Look, you know what? Fuck you.
Look, that's the luckiest fucking team I've ever had in my life, and I'm gonna ride it till it dies. So
yeah.
And then for wide receiver, I'm doubling up. He's had an amazing week this week, and I think he's gonna have another good week this week. They're playing the Titans. Chris Olave.
Yeah, Olave has been on a fucking heater. Him and Chuck.
They got it going.
Yeah,
they got something figured out.
Olave almost retired. He said there in an interview he was being asked about dealing with the concussions and coming back and all that, and he
playing for the Saints.
Yeah, playing for the Saints and not winning and all that.
Yeah,
and he said that he really strongly considered retiring at 24 years old.
Yeah,
talked with his family and stuff based off of everything.
I bet he considered it when he was drafted by the Saints.
I'm telling you right now, though, the Saints are stock and need to be bought. They're on the upswing.
They look scary next season.
They are.
Their defense is clicking.
Defense is definitely clicking. Yeah.
So Kellen Moore's getting that team rolling. So all right,
I got Chris Olave, and then for tight end, I'm going Hunter Henry against New York. I mean, if Booty misses this week, we know he trusts Hunter Henry. It's just one more place he's going to throw the ball to, and it's freaking the Giants, man. Like they're going to throw all over this team, and Hunter Henry's going to.
And the Giants are going to run the ball 47 times in a row,
and not even use Breece Hall. It's going to be so bad.
The Giants. Not the Jets.
Oh, the Jets. They're playing the Jets.
Oh, you said the Giants.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Then I am. It might be the Giants. Who are they playing this week?
Who are they playing?
I just wrote New York. I forgot there are 2 New York teams.
It's not just me.
You know what?
Yeah, they're playing the Jets.
They're playing the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, so yes, the New York Jets, not Giants, which is even better. I mean,
a lot of times when I write the Jets, I'll write New Jersey. They both play in New Jersey.
That's true.
But that J makes me think New Jersey.
Yeah, I just put New York because actually I put Yankees right here. I think they were playing the Yankees.
That's right. I got the Raiders still in Los Angeles.
So
I got the St. Louis Rams this week.
I'm playing the Houston Oilers. If y'all are wondering,
John Madden's really been doing a great job coaching them Raiders up. I'm telling you right now.
Definitely. All right, but that's my smashes for the week. So
all right, well, we got to hit now, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Shot caller, 20 and
Yeah, everything's gonna be okay, man.
All of a sudden, my fantasy week just don't seem so damn bad. I should have done that way sooner.
Yeah. On Tuesday morning when you wake up, just put that song on before you look at the final.
Yeah. I need to make it my alarm.
Yeah.
Just so I wake up. I'll be like, you know what? Today's gonna be a good ass day.
Yeah. All right. So my ballers for last week. This is due to injury. I had JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you.
He went out.
Yeah.
I had DK Metcalf, 6.2 points. I had Darren Waller at tight end. Now
it wasn't super terrible.
He was bad.
He was like what, tight end 14 or 15? It wasn't terrible. He had like 9, 12.
Well, 5.5 in a standard.
Oh, well, then I missed that totally. I'm thinking the tight end premium league I'm in. Never mind.
But early in the game, it looked like he was going to have a hell of a game.
Yeah, he had 2 really crisp catches.
Yeah, and then Ewers, I guess he missed he couldn't catch one pass, and Ewers is like, not throwing to him anymore.
Actually, in all fairness, I think Ewers said, I'm not throwing the ball anymore, and he just gave it to Devon Achen the rest of the game.
But my actual baller, this is the only one I really count, you guys. Omarion Hampton gave you 16 points.
He had a good week.
Yes, thank you.
The one guy in the back. Yeah!
My bonus for last week was Woody Marks, and he ended up not playing.
Yeah,
and if you'd have played Chubb, you'd have been so mad.
Yeah, you'd have lost, because that's what the fuck I did.
All right, you want the ones for this week, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, I am really focusing on this game with the Jaguars versus Indiana.
Yeah.
Because this should be a hell of a game. Like, both teams
they usually
should be able
play,
to score.
Yeah. And even when, like, they're both decent, but when one of them's been shit, one of them's been good, they always play close games. So
so I'm definitely going with Trevor Lawrence for this week.
I thought you were going on the other side of the ball and go Phillip Rivers.
Well, I
I'm going to tell you right now,
for half a game, he looked pretty good.
Yeah,
he scored over 20 fantasy points.
Yeah, I know. It was, and that was in the first half.
Yeah,
all in the first half.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers is a sneaky play this week if you're super desperate.
It was past his bedtime.
That's what it was. He was getting phone calls from his grandkids.
Y'all need to calm the fuck down, because I'm 4 years older than that motherfucker.
Do not take your melatonin at halftime. But hey, if that's too much of a gimme at this point because of the way Trevor Lawrence has been playing, go to Baker Mayfield versus Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't like it, but Baker knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Wait, which Baker?
Both of y'all.
Fuck Baker Mayfield. Fuck Tampa. Fuck the head coach. Fuck Sean Tucker. Fuck the state of Florida. Fuck Tampa Bay as a whole.
Fuck Florida, man. But a running back.
Fuck Mobb Deep.
Oh yeah, none of our listeners are going to understand that, so we're going to have to explain that in a different podcast later.
But at running back, we're talking about playing the New York Jets this week. I have Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh, nice.
I think it's going to be a pretty good play. I mean,
he was another smash that I wanted, but you got him before me.
Yeah, without Travion there, he is the smash for that team. They definitely utilize him. We saw this
yes.
game.
This is a giant plus matchup.
Absolutely, against the Jets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So wide receiver, I went with Brian Thomas versus Indiana.
I need you to will that into existence. I really do, because this last game made me nervous to play him this week.
Yeah, and Jacoby kind of shit the bed this past week.
Yeah.
So
but they both shit the bed, and then all of a sudden Parker Washington's like, "Hey,
I'm back."
That dude was open. No matter when you turn, you can close your eyes and open it up. He's just wide ass open. It was insane.
Well, just watch him.
No, you can't.
Your eyes open.
If you watch him, he's going to be covered up. It's weird. I don't know.
Was it like the old magic trick? It's like, hey, I'm going to disappear. Close your eyes.
And then
open them.
Reappear somewhere else.
What is it? Pavlov's dog? or no, it's the double slit experiment.
Yeah.
or are you talking about Schrodinger's wide receiver?
There you go. Schrodinger's cat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Tight end, I got Brenton Strange, obviously, because of that matchup. But if you're tired of the Jaguars, go with Harold Fannin versus Pitt.
Harold Fannin is him and Shedeur. They got
a mind meld.
Yeah, they got a thing going.
They might be more bros than Theo Johnson and Jackson Dart.
They absolutely are.
Yeah.
They got it figured out. I'm loving the fanning everywhere I have them. So
yeah. But a bonus, some deeper plays at tight end. Jatavian Sanders versus Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Not been hitting a lot, but hey, this is a plus matchup.
He did get a touchdown this last week.
There you go.
And that's the one big weakness in the Seattle defense.
Yes,
correct.
It is. Also, this is Taysom Hill's last game playing at that stadium.
Look, I got 4 claims in right now for Taysom Hill
in
6 of my leagues. I didn't want to say it out loud in case anybody was listening, but I do. I have Taysom. I got 4 claims in for Taysom Hill.
Only
right now.
player in NFL history to have 1,000 rushing, 1,000 receiving, and 1,000 passing yards for a career.
Yep.
Only one. He's one of one.
And he's also a player that Daniel hates because he thought he was Tyler Shuck throwing the touchdown pass.
Oh my God, bro! If that would have been Tyler Shuck throwing that touchdown to Olave at the end of the game, I would have won in our home league.
You'd have been in the championship.
I would have been. I missed that game by 3 points.
Damn.
Oh, God.
And fuck Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Fuck Taysom Hill. Fuck Tampa. Fuck Bucky Irvin. Fuck Sean Tucker.
Fuck the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Fuck all of it. Fuck all of it.
But dude, I would play.
Money.
I would definitely play Taysom Hill because I would not be surprised if he comes in at halftime and plays the whole second half of the game at quarterback.
Yeah.
He plays the first half of the game at tight end, the second half of the game at quarterback.
No, he's going to alternate quarters. He's going to be.
Yes.
He's going to play the first quarter at tight end, the second quarter at running back, the third quarter at wide receiver, and then the last quarter they're like, "Where do you want to play?" And he's like, "You know what? I haven't played safety yet.
You know what? Put me out of corner. I'm gonna play corner.
I think I'm gonna field some punts this time."
Hey, can I coach?
Dude, I think like
for Tampa, he can fucking coach for Tampa. Goddamn!
Oh, he put Bucky Irvin in on the goal line every time.
He
Man.
would put himself in, but at least then you know what's happening.
You know what's going on. He's like, look, here's how I drew the play up. It's just Taysom Hill. He's all the X's and Y's. It's all Taysom Hill.
I wouldn't play Bucky expecting him to get a fucking touchdown.
Exactly. You just play Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Get money.
But I really think there's going to be something special for Taysom Hill in this game because
I like that. Yeah,
it's probably his last time ever playing in that stadium.
I really feel like it's going to be a big week this next week for Taysom, and I honest to God, I do have claims in for him. In all the championships I'm going for, 4 of them, I'm trying to reach and grab Taysom Hill.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm going to go to those leagues and get him instead.
Yep. Do it.
Put in my claims here.
Hey,
that's the ballers. Now we're gonna hit on some fucking don'ts.
No, God!
This is many times
please,
this week.
No!
That's me watching fucking Trevor Lawrence throw another goddamn touchdown pass
on my bench.
So last week, I, in my infinite fucking wisdom, said don't play Trevor Lawrence against Denver because Denver is so good against quarterbacks. He finishes a QB1.
That's why you're on FTG this week.
31.2 points. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, that's fine. It's fine. It's whatever.
Bro, but I had this debate, Lamar or Trevor. Trevor's been playing great. Everybody I listened to, don't play him against Denver.
So it wasn't just me.
No, everybody.
The process was correct. And you know what? I won't. Trevor has won me over. I wasn't a Trevor guy. I'm a Trevor guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about that system, the team, what they got
whatever
going on.
It's working.
Duval's got going on up there.
I almost said Leor Cohen. That's the guy.
It is Cohen though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's Leonard. Leonard Cohen is a songwriter. Yeah, he does. I think
Leonard a Cohen that is not in the music industry.
Wrote that
here we go.
No, it's God. Oh my God, it's one of the most popular songs of all time. Hallelujah. He wrote Hallelujah.
Yeah.
That was what Leonard Cohen did. But whoever the fucking coach of Jacksonville's last name's Cohen, he, as goofy as that motherfucker is, he can coach offense apparently.
Yeah.
And Jacksonville's rolling, dude. They're going to be dangerous.
Absolutely.
And then I said, don't play Genty against the Texans. And listen, don't come at me. It was the fucking Texans against the Raiders and their worst offensive line, which has been offensive to people in the history of the world. And all of a sudden, Genty had his best game of the fucking season, finishes RB1. So apparently, me saying don't play them makes them go, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to have the greatest game I've ever had in my life.
This week, defenses were super sus.
Yeah,
as the kids would say, like
there were no superstar defenses.
It was so weird to know who the good defenses are going into this week and watch them shit all over the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, like the Denver crapped, the Houston Texans crapped everywhere. The Rams did good, but they still gave up a lot of points. I mean, the Rams still had to shoot out the game to win.
You know what defense stood up? Carolina Panthers.
Carolina stood up. Minnesota. I don't know if Minnesota stood up or if the Giants sat down. I don't know. I don't really know what that happened there, but it was pretty bad. But even still, it's like the defense.
I think Bus had a good point though. I think Brian Flores got some beef with New York.
Oh, he does.
And so when he shows up there, he's got the suit. He's got like, I got a particular scheme just for.
He schemed it all over. Yeah, he's like,
and the Giants were scared of that shit.
We got it shut down.
Yep.
All right, my don'ts this week. So here, write them down. They're going to have the greatest fucking week.
I've got him in my lineups everywhere. Do it.
Emeka Egbuka. I know he's playing against Miami, but trust me, he's been ass. They're not throwing him the ball. So Egbuka's going to have an amazing week.
I will draft him.
And then all Kansas City receivers. That was easy.
You can't pay me to take any of those guys. So I will say this.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to pick a don't this week. But so I threw Egbuka out there because part of me hopes that I'm wrong again and he has a good week because I love him. And so it's like if I pick him and he does good, this one won't hurt as bad because then I'll be like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just was like, what's an easy one that's
Fuck
easy.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah. I mean, fuck Tampa Bay. Fuck the coaching staff. Fuck.
You should have been like, don't play Bucky Irving.
Don't play Bucky Irving. Play Sean Tucker.
Yeah,
Sean Tucker's a smash of the century.
Please put Josh Allen on here.
Yes, just put all of them on here.
All right. So from there, we're gonna roll into some bottoms.
Unless they happen to be power bottoms.
What's a power bottom?
A power bottom is a bottom that is capable of receiving an enormous amount of power. Actually, Mac, you got it backwards. You see, a power bottom is actually generating all the power by doing most of the work.
Does the power have to do with the size or the strength of the bottom?
Now, Dennis, I've heard that speed has something to do with it. Speed has everything to do with it. You see, the speed of the bottom informs the top how much pressure he's supposed to apply. Speed's the name of the game.
Right, buddy?
So in case no one's noticed the theme we're holding on to this week, it's that we all suck at our segments.
Yes.
So in case anybody was curious.
Hold on. Before we get into that, I have to give myself this for my don'ts. I didn't do it. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Hey, you know what? Loop that shit.
How the hell do we make the playoffs?
I don't know. Hey, Baker's Bottoms. Last week I said Aldrich Estime. This dude was supposed to be the starter against a shitty ass fucking Jets defense.
You know what? That's not on you, bro. That's not on you.
Man, I feel like
that's on Taysom Hill. Fuck Taysom Hill.
But play him.
Yeah, play him.
He got you 5.1 points, which in typical.
Oh no, sorry.
Well, no, in typical, I went up in percentage. This guy was owned, so I feel like he should have got you 7. I'm leaning for 7 on this.
I'm going to give you this one.
Yeah, I'll deal with that. Then I was like wide receiver, and here's another one. I went with Marquise Brown because I thought Gardner Minshew was starting, and he got injured, and he got you 3.7 points. It was a very bad week.
3 points. If you'd have asked me how many points Hollywood Brown got, I would have been 3.7 off.
Yeah, you just said 0. Yeah, no, trust me. I thought everybody on their team scored 0 because Except Pacheco. Pacheco was the only person I saw doing anything on that team.
He loves Pacheco.
No, whoever that quarterback is, would you call him Hayukin?
He loved Oladukin. Olakun.
That's very. So I don't want to try no more. And then I said Darren Waller, because he was still owned really low against Cincy, who should have had a good game. 5.5 points.
Yeah, we'll give
it was like right at that. I just didn't like it. But either way, so now we're going to this week. This week, all right, AJ Barner versus Los Angeles Rams.
Love that. I'm going to give you that just for that pick.
I think the Rams are super tough, and I think Barner showed last week he can play against a tough defense and still put up points. So I hope it's gonna be a good week for you. My wide receiver 7% owned, and it's insane. If you'd have asked me week 1 if I was going to put this guy on my list, I would have said there's 0% chance I'm bringing him up this year. Period. But Adam Thielen,
he had 5 targets last game?
He had 5 targets last game, and Scotty Miller got like 3 targets last game too. But with DK Metcalf definitely not playing, I think they're gonna put this guy. He's the veteran. He's the smartest guy on the team.
He's the gray beard,
and he's gonna get out there. He's gonna get targets.
Daryl Washington's gonna have 9 catches this game,
probably, and 3 of them are gonna be targets, and the other 6 are gonna be ones he takes from other people. Exactly.
Give me that ball, Paul.
But Adam Thielen, I think Adam Thielen has a sneaky
That's my
good
grandmama's
game.
chain.
Yes, sir. Here's the ball.
This is probably more of a DFS play, but I think I don't know. I feel it in my gut that Adam Thielen's going to have a good game this week. He is older, he is aged, but he does fit this thing they got going on at Steelers with all the old people.
This will be his 4th game.
Yep.
So,
increasing targets over the last 4 games and no DK Metcalf. I mean,
you got to look at it this way. Aaron Rodgers and Adam Thielen both go to the K&W cafeteria every day at 3 o'clock for dinner. They sit there, and I'm sure they talk about the good old days.
They read the newspaper.
Back before the internet, and these kids don't know anything now. So 100%.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Have you heard about this TikTok thing? It's crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about, Aaron.
It's insane. I think this could be a weird off-the-cuff, big week for.
They shop for Dockers together.
Yeah, they put their reading glasses on so they can look up the contacts on their flip phones.
Oh, exactly. He's owning 7% of leagues, and I don't know. I feel like it's going to be one of those where it's like, why didn't I play? Who would have thought to play Adam Thielen? So I don't know.
No one.
Who knows exactly?
Nobody.
And then for my running back, this is going to get confusing. So, if Dylan Sampson is healthy, 14% owned, grab him. If not,
Sanders.
Travion Williams or Raheem Sanders. They both had similar. Sanders. They both had similar snap percentage. I personally like Raheem Sanders better.
100%.
But
I agree with
but
that.
Travion was used more in the pass game than Raheem was. But so if it were me, if Dylan's ruled out, I'm looking at Raheem personally.
Right.
But if not, if you feel better with Travion, he did get more pass work maybe. But one of these guys are going to be the guy. If Dylan Sampson's healthy, you grab him. That dude is an absolute smash. He did great in the beginning of the season in the absence of Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a good play. So, you pick and choose, but I lean more towards Raheem if Dylan Sampson.
I agree with that.
Absolutely.
100%.
I wanted to play that whole aspect there with the injury and all that stuff, but. You don't really know, so
yeah. But I like Rocket. I thought he was gonna be a starter somewhere when he hit the NFL. I didn't expect him to get buried on the depth chart.
He got buried pretty deep, but he doesn't look bad. Like I've watched him. I picked him up a lot of places last week. Last week I picked him up.
Yeah,
but yeah,
all right,
definitely.
Well, we're gonna roll out of that into top performers. So I don't know why it's doing this. I got to reset freaking Sleeper. I picked the Week 16 points, and it gave me their season-long points.
Well, I can go ahead and tell you who's not on this list. Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart is not.
Jackson Dart is not. You know
also,
what?
It's not
none of the Giants. Fuck them guys.
You know, neither is Bucky Irvin.
Yeah, Bucky Irvin's not on this
Bucky
list
Irvin.
either, man.
Fuck Sean
Tampa
Tucker.
Bay.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and kick it off with quarterbacks.
Yeah.
The number one quarterback on the week
T. Larry
is Trevor Lawrence.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Was that like one of my bottom? Was that my bottom?
I can't remember.
Was that your ball? No, that was your don't.
It was a don't.
Wait,
I believe.
Was it a don't?
I believe so.
No?
Yeah, I believe somebody didn't like him this week. I believe a lot of motherfuckers didn't like him this week.
I believe I don't like him, but he's you have to start liking him now.
You got to kind of give up a little bit.
Yeah, because I mean, if you go look at it, here's his last 5 weeks: QB7, QB5, QB13, QB1, QB2, and he's going to finish out the season against Indiana and Tennessee, or Indianapolis and Tennessee. So
MVP, baby.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to get that, but
probably not.
But he's been playing like an MVP on the last half of the season.
Yeah, if he would have played the entire season,
if that guy had Puka,
he's a shoo-in.
Yes. Brock Purdy is a QB2. He went out there, threw for 5 touchdowns. Matthew Stafford, QB3.
The actual MVP.
Yeah.
He threw for 3 touchdowns. The thing is, you say that, but we talked about last show. No, it's been since 2008 that the MVP wasn't a division winner. Mm-hmm. If they don't win the division, they may give it to Josh Allen.
Look, if they give it to Josh Allen, I'll be mad, and I'm a Bills fan.
It might be Drake May.
Drake May is also in the running. Yeah,
I think Matthew Stafford deserves. Dude's never. He hasn't.
I think
never
Stafford.
had an MVP.
I think Stafford deserves it too.
Win or loss,
he's 178.6 years old.
That's
and
what
he's playing like this.
Yeah,
if he was
never won it.
If he was,
he's only had 1 vote in his whole career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy to think about. Even if you go back to the Cooper Kupp, where he made Cooper Kupp look like a top tier receiver. Megatron was a top tier receiver. I'm talking about when he made Cooper Kupp look like a top tier receiver.
He's been overshadowed by Peyton, by Brady, by Rodgers,
Breeze.
Mahomes,
like team
Rivers.
wins. He's looking at like the team.
Roethlisberger.
Whoa! If Roethlisberger did it, it was against his.
He never won the MVP. Did
Matt's will.
Tony Romo.
No, he was better than Tony Romo now.
I mean, as long as he's been playing, we're talking about Dan Marino.
Jerry Rice won an MVP one year, I think.
Justin Herbert is your QB4 against Dallas. Everybody's a QB4. Joe Burrow, Happy Joe showed up as a QB5. Jared Goff in a losing effort, QB6. He had 3. He should have had 4 and the winning touchdown. Take a wild guess how many rushing yards Jared Goff had. I'll give you a hint. You had 1 more than he did this week.
Well, I had -1 then. Yeah, I can do math.
Yeah, it's minus a +1.
Did you have to write that down?
It's always minus a +1 if you know how to do the math. It works out.
That makes absolute sense.
Yeah, it does.
Can't believe I never thought of that.
Just saying.
Drake May is the QB7, passed for 380 and 2. Caleb Williams is QB8. Sam Darnold, QB9.
Crazily enough, that was a tough match. I was scared that I accidentally left him in one league, but
38-7 against the Rams. That was a crazy game.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is QB10, Dak Prescott QB11, and Cam Ward rounds out the top 12. Cam Ward is way better than we thought he was.
Yeah.
I've been watching some film and watching some people break down his film, even in the bad matchups. It's like, this dude, he can throw the ball accurately.
The old zero star.
Yeah. All right, running backs. Ashton Genty. I wonder, was he on?
Damn, I feel like he was a bottom?
No, I think he was a smash. I think I picked. Did
you pick him for a smash?
Did you pick him as a baller?
Well, no, I didn't. But
I don't
somebody
know.
did.
I feel like I heard his name mentioned. I don't know what
put him on some list.
I think it was a don't. It was a don't. Was it a Daniels don't?
I think that's it.
I think that's what it was.
You know what? I think that's it.
I feel like it might have been.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
I think somebody told me not to play him.
I'm just saying. I benched him everywhere I played Breece Hall.
They say trust the process. Fuck the process. I was right, but I was wrong. Chase Brown, running back 2.
Woo!
He had 2 receiving and 1 rushing touchdown. Christian McCaffrey.
Fuck him.
Getting back up in the top. Jaylen Warren, hey, he had a hell of a game, and he played less than 50% of the snaps.
Well, he had
still had 143 and two rushdowns.
245 plus rushing touchdowns, which is insane. Gainwell was owning that game.
And Detroit generally is tough against the run.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he broke that seam and it was done. It was crazy. I was excited, even though I didn't play him because I was worried because last week he sucked. So
Bijan doing Bijan things. He had over 160 yards from scrimmage yards.
Yep.
James Cook, this guy is an absolute animal, leading the NFL in rushing right now. Goes to QB6. Kenneth Walker, he steady be scoring apparently.
Fuck that guy.
Derrick Henry, he played so good that they were like, "This is the most pivotal part of the game. We're going to put him on the bench."
Well, you know what?
That's how good he fucking
They're like,
played.
we're going to save you for when we make playoffs. And then they don't make playoffs.
That's what they should ask. Is like, what was your thinking behind benching Derrick Henry during a pivotal part of the game? Was it because you're trying to save him from playoffs? Speaking of Kenneth Gainwell, the teammate to Warren, he is the RB9 on the week.
On like 36 catches. Jesus Christ, that dude
he had
was
5 receptions for 78 yards.
I feel like most of those they broke it up. He had 22 targets and 21 receptions, but they gave him the yards instead. That's what it was.
Saquon Barkley against a weak defense, and he's playing another one this week. Is the RB10. RJ Harvey, RB11 on the week. Tajay Spears, he had a couple big plays and finished as RB12. Jahmyr Gibbs, I don't know how he did it because he only rushed for 2 yards, but he caught. He had 66 receiving yards and a touchdown.
They couldn't afford to hand the ball off in that game.
The Lions only had like 12 rushing yards total for the game. Like it was stupid crazy low.
And Jared Goff had -1 of them.
That's what I'm saying. and David Montgomery had -3 of them, I think, because he's the reason I lost.
Ramondre Stevenson, hey, he was still the RB14 this week, and he's going. I mean, this dude's going to smash this week.
He's going to have a big week.
And then Achane to finish out the top 15. Was the RB15 on the week. Kick it over to wide receiver. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's this dude who plays for the Rams. His name's Puka Nacua.
That's Samoan guy.
Yeah, he has an IQ of like 3, but he can play the fuck out of some football.
Apparently, he likes to say things about people on social media.
He likes to argue about movies and shit. Something, right?
But yeah, and he also thinks that concussions aren't real.
Well, after your first concussion, you learn that they don't actually exist.
Him and Tua both.
I was gonna say like Polynesians don't get concussions.
It's a
but then I was like,
thing,
Tua.
yeah, but I think Polynesians don't think they get concussions.
Exactly.
But yeah, Puka, he is 12 for 225 and 2. He was an absolute animal.
Insane, man.
Chris Olave, we talked about him earlier. Dude is eating right now. 10 for 148 and 2.
I feel like he deserves the wide receiver 1 role for what he's had to deal with all season.
Well, I think since his career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just Puka has been good, and you know he has Matthew Stafford throwing the ball to him 163 times a game.
Well, he's got his own Stafford. His name's Tyler Shuck, bro.
Yeah,
but he play,
but he only throws him to him like 7 times though. Like, there's a difference between.
He had 10 receptions last game.
Did he?
Yeah, 10 for 148 and 2.
That's crazy.
I mean, one of those was from Taysom fucking Hill. Fuck Taysom Hill. Fuck Mob Deep. Parker Washington is your wide receiver 3. He only needed 6 to get 145 and 1.
It felt like so many more though. It's like every time I turn on the game or the game came on, Parker Washington was catching a pass.
Yes,
it was insane.
Alec Pierce, he only needed 4 to get 86 and 2. Yes. George Pickens finally got back on and said, "You know what? I'm going to give effort now when we're out of the playoffs."
Yeah. Now that it doesn't matter, let me see what I can do here.
He's trying to get paid in the offseason, no doubt. 7 for 130 and 1. JSN back at the top, wide receiver 6. DJ Moore, wide receiver 7. I mean, he's been great the last 2 weeks with the Dunze being out. So, depending on what happens this week, if Dunze's not playing, DJ Moore could be a smash play again this week. Quentin Johnson, man,
remember that guy?
That dude. I'm gonna tell you right now, Quentin Johnson is one of the players that, like he thus far, if it continues, it'll be on the same level. But it's like he's having that Josh Allen type resurgence. If you remember when Josh Allen first came in the league, he was completing like 50% of his passes. People were like, this dude came, and all of a sudden he's turned into one of the greatest passers. He's worked hard. When Quentin Johnson came in, he can't catch. The dude's got stone hands. He's going to be ass. And all of a sudden he's making some unbelievable fucking plays downfield.
But definitely boom or bust.
Yeah, I will say that.
I feel like he's the Gabe Davis of the Chargers right now.
Gabe Davis couldn't hold Quentin Johnson's job.
I don't think he could tie his shoes, bro.
But I will say, if you have, Ladd McConkey, you could call him, I don't know, the Sean Tucker of the Chargers.
That's about right.
That makes sense. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, 9 for 138 and 0. Zay Flowers, he's been on a little bit of a heater here the last few weeks. He's done pretty good.
This is 2 years in a row he lost their chances with a fucking fumble. Because last year he fumbled the touchdown that would have won him the game, that would have got him into the playoffs, and this year he fumbled at the end of the game and lost it.
He's got to stop eating popcorn in those games.
That dude, like, he was
I
money.
Didn't realize that. Yeah.
He was money this game. I'm not even joking. I was so excited. This is Zay Flowers.
That you just couldn't hide it?
Man, I could not hide it at all. And then he literally, he turned upfield and they punched it out. And it was like, that's what cost him the game. That was that. If he'd have got first down, they'd have been set. They wouldn't have turned the ball. It was bad. Mm-hmm. So he cost them 2 playoffs last year and this year.
So Cortland Sutton is the next on the list. After in the last 4 weeks, he's been wide receiver 15, 26, 6, and 11.
I meant to put that guy on the fucking fuck that guy list because he cost me one of my championships too. So championship weeks.
Well, go ahead and give it to him right now.
Fuck that guy.
Take that, Cortland
Sutton. You get that.
Romeo Dobbs, I you know what? I didn't put him on the don'ts, but I did talk shit about him last week. Said, hey, if you only want 9.5 points, play Romeo Dobbs. Well, he went up, put it 16.9 and had a touchdown. Looked good this week. Tedero McMillan, I'm telling you, man, the future is bright.
Yeah, no.
The future is bright for Ted and the Panthers, man. I did not want them to draft this guy. I thought there were other more glaring needs for them. Not that I thought Ted was bad. I just thought at 8 they needed a top end pass rusher or something else.
But as soon as he put that jersey on, you're like, I'm in.
Oh yeah, as soon as he became a Panther.
Wait, you're a Panther now? Oh yeah, I love this guy.
But what I didn't know was that in the offseason, Bryce had been working with Ted out in California, and like he and Ted kind of got going, and Bryce came back and said, you need to draft this guy. He's legit. And so yeah, he had 6 for 73 and 1. Juwan Jennings, 5 for 71 and 1.
Thank you, Jennings.
And
best trade I made all season.
To finish out the top 15, I thought Bucky Irvin was the best trade I made all season. You know, fuck Bucky Irvin, fuck Sean Tucker,
fuck Mobb Deep,
fuck the Beastie Boys and the Dalai Lama.
Jamar Chase is the top finishes out top 15. He had 9 for 109. All right, the top tight ends. George Kittle, 21 points.
Man,
hopefully he plays this week. If not, Tungus will be a smash.
That was like on 2/3 of a game too. That wasn't even a complete
game. He's played 62% of the snaps. He had 7 for 115 and 1. Harold Fanning, he had 4 for 34 and 1, but he also rushed in a touchdown. This dude is absolute animal. Love him. Kyle Pitts, we talked. You brought it up earlier, Bus. Kyle Pitts has been on a bit of a heater here of late. He's been the tight end 6, 7, 1, and 3 in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So
King Cousins, man, that's the difference.
Yeah. He scored, he's only scored touchdowns last week and this week, but he's averaging a touchdown in each of those weeks because he put up 3 and 1.
Because he scored enough in 1 week to cover him for the season.
I'm hoping Penix is taking notes.
Hopefully. Chika Okonkwo had 6 for 44 and 1. He took all of
Gunnar
Helms' stuff from him. Taysom Hill, I'm not going to give you the stats because he did everything in that game. He caught passes, he rushed, he threw a fucking touchdown that should have been Chuck throwing and would have won me a championship. AJ Barner, you're fucking bottom this week. He had a great week, 4 for 49 and 1. His tight end 6.
Another one a lot of people said not to play.
Yeah. Juwan Jennings, because it's against the Rams. Juwan Jennings had 8 for 89. Had a good week. Elijah Higgins, my smash this week. He had 7 for 91. And then your smash this week, Hunter Henry had 6 for 35 and a touchdown. And to round out the top 10, we had Brenton Strange. We'll go ahead and throw Dalton Schultz in there because he was right there. He was the tight end 11. Well, this is a really good tight end week because we got double digits all the way down into the teens.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers, tight end 12, had 11.8. He's fallen off, but it's because he plays for the fucking Los Angeles Raiders.
Yeah.
Still the best tight end.
Yeah, you didn't
overall.
pick it. See, y'all didn't pick it up.
Oh,
I
the
said
Los Angeles Raiders.
yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just there.
It's what it is. I don't even care anymore. It's just like it's white noise. I don't even know.
I won't even be listening to you no more.
Yeah. I said, White Noise was my stripper name in college.
That makes sense.
You wouldn't stop talking on stage, huh?
Like, bro, we'll give you $1 to get dressed and shut the fuck up.
He's like, nah.
I'm gonna stand there naked and talk to you about fantasy football. Don't play.
Look, if you motherfuckers are putting Trevor Lawrence in your lineup,
like,
y'all's dumbasses.
Yeah, they're like, who the fuck is Trevor Lawrence?
With your dick waving.
Nah, it ain't waving, bro.
With the dick bouncing like a light switch.
Like a light
Like
switch.
a button on a fur coat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Like a zipper on a fur coat. All right, Gesicki was a tight end 13. He had 11 fantasy points. One of the Fergusons, Terrence, for the Rams, had 10.8. And then Dallas Goedert had 10.7. And then it was a drastic drop to Jatavian Sanders, who only had 7.9. So there it is. There are the players of the week. So we're going to roll out of that. We're going to hit on some key games. So let's just roll right into it. So, Bus, you haven't been around for the late week games. So basically, I just pick games at random, and then we talk about them.
Right.
So
it's hard to keep up with. So make sure you take notes.
Okay. I got my trusty pen.
all right. Well, the first one we're talking about is a Saturday game. It's going to be the Texans 9-5 at the Chargers 10-4. You got C.J. Stroud and Justin Herbert. I'm worried about playing Herbert in this game. Stroud, I don't know. Stroud to me is boom or bust, and it's been a lot more boom than a lot more bust. If you guys had to pick one to play in this matchup against that Houston defense and that Chargers defense, but with Stroud not being good, who y'all playing? Stroud or Herbert?
Herbert. That's easy.
Yeah, that's super easy. I wouldn't play Stroud if he was playing against Dallas.
I had to
the
play
way
him.
it's going.
Smash
I
Stroud.
had to
I couldn't
play
do
him
it.
last week, and I won with him, but yeah, I
I
had
don't
no
know.
choice.
I'm just not comfortable.
Stroud
with
against
it.
Arizona 2 weeks ago put up 23 points. This could be 8 on the week. So
It's still.
Yeah, but it's so unreliable.
It's like, really though?
but
Did
he said against Dallas. He said he wouldn't play Stroud against Dallas.
I'm just saying.
I would smash Stroud against Dallas.
It depends on who else is available.
Woody Marks, if he plays, I think can have a decent game. Omarion Hampton, I mean, I worry about Houston, but again, I mean, Houston just bled points to everybody last week. So
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
hard to call. I think Omarion will be fine. I don't think you're going to get a big, huge week out of him, but I think he's going to be safe.
All right,
Yeah, those elite defenses are not elite anymore.
Yeah, things are falling apart.
It's that time of year.
you got to pick 2 this week: Nico, Ladd, Quentin Johnson, Keenan Allen. Who are you playing?
Oh, God. Nico and Ladd.
I think you're right. Quentin is sneaky though.
Yeah, I mean, he could burn you. He could put up 3 touchdowns, but also
He could put up 0 fantasy points.
Yeah, he could drop everything.
The difference is like Ladd's getting 8 yards outside the line where Quentin's getting 25 yards down the field. So they're going to get similar targets. And the way that Quentin's been catching it, I think I'd play on Quentin. I'd yield on the side of Quentin, and I'd probably go with Quentin.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They've both been basically getting the same targets.
It's similar target share. It's just he gets the downfield stuff, Ladd gets the slide or the short field stuff, and I hate putting Nico in this. I want to go Higgins, sadly enough, but Higgins doesn't get enough targets. They like Nico so much more.
3 games this season. Well, 5 games this season out of 16.
Yeah.
He's missed 2, so it's been 15 weeks. So 5 out of 12, he's had over 4 receptions. The rest, he's had 4 less.
Oh wow, yeah,
Nico, that is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Nico's
4
Nico's
every
so
week.
tough. And that's what I like Jaden Higgins. I like what he does. I like what he opens things up and all. And I'm not a Nico fan. I haven't been a Nico fan since before.
But Higgins has really been straight doo-doo cheeks.
He has been bad lately. But I blame that on C.J. Stroud because he is not the quarterback.
That's what I blame Nico on.
I think both tight ends are in play, but if I had to pick one, I play Dalton Schultz in this matchup.
And Keenan Allen, he only shows up whenever the announcers mention his name. Have you ever noticed that?
It is.
Like he will disappear from games, and they're like,
Keenan Allen's lined up here.
Keenan Allen is still on the field, and then he gets like 3 passes in a row.
I know. It's insane.
It's like they know the script 100%, or something.
Yeah.
Hey. So like I said, in the tight ends, I'd play Schultz over Gadsden.
At this moment, I probably would too.
All right. We're not going to talk about that game because I don't know who the fuck's going to be quarterbacking.
I saw that video.
All right. The Jacksonville Jaguars are 10-4 against the Colts 8-6. The Colts are fighting for their lives. They're hoping the Texans lose this week to keep them alive, and they hope they can get a win against Jacksonville. I'm playing Trevor Lawrence. I'm not going to fucking sit him anymore. I can tell you that. Philip Rivers is sneaky to me, though. He was the QB 13 this last week. He put up 17 fantasy points. Jacksonville hasn't really shut down quarterbacks. They've been tougher against the run. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to play him. There's a lot of others I would play over him, but if you're desperate, I don't think he's terrible, especially in a 2-quarterback league. Etienne and Taylor are both in play, obviously.
Etienne's on a hot streak.
Yeah. So. I don't know what to do with the wide receivers for Jacksonville, even in a plus matchup. You got Myers, Thomas, Washington. Are you willing to put all 3 of them in a lineup?
No, on the same team. No,
obviously not that. But I'm just saying, championship week, you probably got decent things. I mean, if you had to pick one of the 3,
at this point, I would feel better about Brian Thomas. Like,
are you playing the upside on that? Or?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's championship week. Like,
I
know I've shit on Brian Thomas all season.
You were definitely a Travis Hunter fan, but
yes, absolutely.
My feel here is Jacoby Myers is the go-to guy. There's too much comfort there. I saw it this last game.
Jacoby Myers has been getting the most targets by far, but he's not scoring the most fancy points.
Yeah.
But I think Baker's right in the sense of if you're not looking to get goosed,
if
you play Jacoby Myers.
You're trying to play somebody that's going to get you through this.
But if you need
Jacoby
upside,
Myers. Upside will be Brian Thomas.
Yes,
like if I want 4 targets and 3 receptions
and 2 touchdowns
for 62 yards and 2 touchdowns or even 1 touchdown, I think I'll play Brian Thomas. He's done it a couple times this season, but for some reason they're just not leaning on him like they did last season.
Well, here's the big problem though. The biggest game of the season by all of them is 21.5 points, and that was done by Parker Washington last week.
No, that's so, Parker Washington is
have fun figuring that shit out.
That's
exactly.
On the other side of the ball, you got Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, Josh Downs. I mean, Michael Pittman to me is the play. I think he's always going to be the main target guy.
Well, that's the Jacoby Myers of the situation, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But Alec Pierce is the upside play again.
That's the Brian Thomas.
Yeah, just because he's a touchdown, and maybe. I don't know. You know, every quarterback has their guy, and it's like maybe there's something going on there with Phillip and Pierce. Maybe they got some groove going on. Josh Downs last week was okay. He did get 9 targets, caught 5 of them. So, you know, it's kind of like maybe you got 2 Jacoby Myers and 1 Brian Thomas comparison there. Brenton Strange, I'm willing to play him. Tyler Warren, since Phillip's been the quarterback, he's had 6 and 9 targets, but he's only caught 3 in each game. So
he don't like them wonky passes.
No,
that's what it is.
He hasn't had double-digit fantasy points since week 10. I'm probably benching him.
I'm so glad all the trade offers I sent to get him in week 8 did not go through. Everybody's like, nah, I'm keeping him.
In Dynasty, I would, but
well, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Not in redraft.
I was trying to get him because I needed upside in Dynasty. Like, you know, trying to work it out, but it didn't work out anywhere, and I'm kind of glad about it, at least right now. So.
All right, the Eagles 9-5 are at the Bills 10-4. Jalen Hurts against Josh Allen.
Man.
I mean, these are 2 quarterbacks that have proven they could win you a week or they could shit you a week.
Mm-hmm.
And they've proven it here of late. These are both good defenses against quarterbacks. But if you've got this far with them, you're going to keep riding with them. I wouldn't risk playing anyone else over them because it's one of those, would I rather lose with Josh Allen or lose with Tyler Shough?
Yeah,
you know?
You got to go for the upside.
Yeah, you definitely
like slow and steady does not win championships.
No,
that's true.
You got to put your nuts on the table. Barkley should have a good week this week. James Cook's been dominating. They're both in the lineup. AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, yeah, he had a solid week this last week.
But he's had a lot of duds also.
He has had a lot of duds. But I think if you're going to ride with him. The other side is I don't like. Do you trust playing Shakir? He's the only one I would really put out there.
I don't trust any of those wide receivers.
No, I don't want to play nobody.
No,
on that side, I don't even want to play Dalton Kincaid.
None of them.
It depends on the other options. If Kincaid
put up 0 fucking points. He hasn't played over 36% of the snaps since week 8.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
I was thinking like 12 or something.
No. Since week 5. Week 5, he played 54%. Since then, he missed a game, had a bye, 22, 35, 26% of the snaps. Missed 3 games, 34, 36, 38. And since he's been back from injury, he's had 5 targets, 4 targets, 1 target.
So I guess Dawson Knox has kind of taken over, huh?
He has, but he even had a bad week this last week.
It's not
before that, he had 2 good games. Dawson Knox did.
Yeah. Dawson Knox had 2 good games 2 and 3 weeks ago, but like this last
he
week
was a tight end 4, the tight end 8, and then this last week
there's all
on the pass catching side.
It's basically cooked.
Yeah, on the pass catching side, outside of the running back. No, Ty Johnson's kind of sneaky.
That's a very good point.
Yeah,
he gets a lot of looks in the passing. I mean, he probably had I don't know. I'm going to guess 5 or 6 targets a game the last few games.
No, he had 0 targets last game.
He had 3.
He's only had 3 and 0.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know who the fuck's getting all the targets.
I feel like there's somebody there looking at it. Cook's only had a couple.
You're playing Cook. You're playing Josh Allen and nothing else.
Nobody else on that
Cook's
team.
had 2, 3, and 2 as far as passes are concerned.
Yeah,
last 3 weeks. I mean,
he is a dynamic receiver, but dude, he's been killing it on the ground.
He has been. He's been running up. They're just so worried about Allen running the ball, I guess, and he just lights it up.
You see what happens when he tries to escape those tackles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would definitely throw Goddard out there. He's been fairly solid these last few weeks.
Truth.
So, moving on, we're going to do the Bears 10-4 at the 49ers 10-4. If you'd told me the Bears were going to be 10-4 this late, I'd have told you you're blowing it. You're an idiot. You're dumb. You're stupid. And I'd have been wrong.
So they've never had a good quarterback, and now it almost feels like this might be the guy.
Yeah, I think Caleb Williams to me is probably he's the best quarterback I've ever seen on the Bears in my lifetime.
He's good enough. That's
probably. I don't even know if McMahon, because those teams were carried by
McMahon
by the defense.
I was a small child, but yeah, their defense and their run game for sure, because you had Walter Payton.
Yeah,
but he still needs to get. Caleb does. He still needs to get 600 yards in these last 3 games to be the Bears' first 4,000-yard passer.
That's amazing, right?
Yeah. Never in their organization.
That's actually insane. It's not even like amazing. It's insane. Like,
so we'll see how many times has he got. So he needs to average 200 yards. I mean, he's had 242, 250 these last 2 games. He's got 300. He has not thrown for 300 yards in a game all season.
298 was as close as he got.
So
week 3, yeah.
He'll have to do what he's not done all year.
He's not getting there
against San Francisco and Detroit. Which, you know what? Those 2 are teams you can do it against. San Francisco has virtually no pass rush.
But without Odunze, without Burton, I mean, if neither one of these guys play, where are they going to go
Moore
it's going to have to be DJ Moore.
250 yards.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's going to happen either, but I would say against these defenses, it's very possible.
They're just going to have to find somebody that can catch the ball, because Zacchaeus can't do it.
No.
It was proven this week that dude has stone hands. So
Olamide sounds like a rust remover.
What about Olamide?
Well, that too.
Yeah, it all sounds like rust remover.
That was those notebooks we used in elementary school.
Brock Purdy's been on a heater the last 2 weeks.
True.
He's been the QB4 and the QB1. I don't even know how it must have been rushing. How the fuck was he the QB4 and he didn't throw a touch? Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong stat. I'm looking at the wrong stat. So he's thrown 8 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks. So yeah, you're playing Purdy, you're playing Swift, you're playing. I probably bench McCaffrey. Dude's just not been good. So
yeah, no,
he's a don't.
Get Juszczyk in your lineup.
McCaffrey's on my don'ts. I'm just kidding. You're definitely playing McCaffrey. Monangai is, he's sneaky. He was okay last week, but he's still only getting 45% of the snaps. So if you don't get his
better than Swift this past week, though.
He was, but just barely. He only got you 10 points. I don't think there's really any super upside in their run game. I think if there is, it relies on Swift because he's getting more of the snaps, but it's not like a lot more. So the upside in this offense, it relies in Caleb Williams and DJ Moore. That's where you're trying to get the points. And then Colston Loveland potentially, depending on who plays. But I mean, last week it was just DJ Moore, and he's still, he's only getting 4 or 5 targets. So if Kittle's out there, you're playing him. If Tonjes is playing, yes. And then the only wide receiver I'm willing to play for San Francisco is Jennings, unless you guys have a different opinion. Because Pearsall has been doo-doo.
He had one good week.
Well, it was okay last week.
He had a good week last week, but
7 for he had 6 catches, 96.
I think they were working him in. I don't know. I felt like
that was 2 weeks. He didn't play last week.
Yeah,
he was out
2 weeks ago, but he was part of the reason we had to choose from Trey Tucker and because I have him as well.
On that team, I'm playing Pearsall.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Pearsall's available, I wouldn't have been asked y'all any questions. I would have put him in and nobody else in the other spot, and I'd have got more points than the other options. It was
all right. The Monday night game, we'll close it out. The Rams are 11-3 against the Falcons, 5-9. You're playing Stafford. I'm not playing Cousins in this matchup. You're playing Kyron. You're playing Bijan. You're playing Corum.
Yep.
I'm not playing Algier.
How are they 5-9? Is that
because they've won 5 games and lost 9 of them?
Is that really their? I thought if we went out, we were going to get to 500.
Yeah, that's not happening. Maybe you're thinking about week 8.
You can't get to 500 now because there's odd numbers.
But at week 8, he might have could have.
Yeah. I was thinking we were. I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought it was slightly better than that. It's really 5-9.
That's what the sleeper says.
That's what their wins and losses say.
But that would that's 14 games.
Yeah,
correct.
So 16
and the bye would be
total.
15, would be 16.
We're
going in.
So we're missing a game.
Am I?
It says 5-9.
Oh,
You sure it's not 6-9?
11-4. No, it says 5-9.
That is true, though. It should.
There's only 2 more games. We're not going to get to 17.
So 5-9 plus a bye.
Hold on.
So that'd be 15
No, but there's
weeks.
17 games total.
I know, but so 5-9 plus a bye is 16 weeks, or it's 15 weeks plus 2 more weeks.
He's right.
left.
It should be 17. So we should.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
So it should be 15. We should be at 15. 5-9 is not.
5-9 plus a bye.
So it's 6. And it should be 6
going into
and
week
9.
17.
1, 2.
Yeah, 17.
3, 4.
No, we're going
5.
to week 16.
You're right. It's 6 and 9.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know why they haven't given them the wins this week. They haven't.
So the Rams are 12-3 then?
Yes.
So the Rams are 12-3.
So everything I said added the win or loss.
6 and 9.
I didn't pay attention, but
but they're still not winning out and getting 500.
Yeah, of
no,
course not.
but they can get to 8.
But yeah, they can get to 8.
Technically, I think they're still. I may be wrong because they can get as long as they can get to 8.
7-7, 7-8 now is Tampa Bay. And
I just remember looking at it a
Carolina
few weeks ago,
1-7.
and I was like, okay, if we win out, we can get to 8-8 by week 17.
Yeah, so they just haven't updated the week wins then.
Yeah, you can't do that now. You
Yeah,
can't get
I think there was a loss in there before
that's
that.
weird that it hasn't updated it, but if I click, so if you go up here and click on the team, it gives you their whole schedule. On Sleepers.
Yeah.
And so they just haven't updated their week 16 matchup on the records yet.
Yeah, the week may end.
They're waiting for stat corrections to see if maybe
That's
they pulled it out.
In case they lost. They might have lost. I mean, who knows? It is the Falcons, so we can't count them out.
They lost that practice today.
Yeah, exactly.
You're playing Bijan. You're playing Drake London. Yes, you're playing Puka, although Drake was straight shitting last week, but
Yes.
I guess Mumfield, you want to play the NPC. He doesn't even have a picture on Sleeper. Bro.
There's no picture.
He has no picture on Sleeper.
He doesn't truly exist.
He's a literal NPC.
Correct.
Yeah. What was the movie with Ryan Reynolds where he was the NPC was in a video game that all of a sudden it's like it's like his last one.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh my god!
I haven't seen it either.
The regular guy.
I remember.
Oh my god! Just look at Ryan Reynolds' movies. You'll see it's his latest one where he's literally an NPC in a movie who starts having or in a video game, he starts having self-awareness.
It's called Free Guy.
Yeah, Free Guy. So that's
2021. Yeah,
Mumfield is Free Guy.
Yes, he is Free Guy.
Parkinson, fuck you, Parkinson. Fuck Mobb Deep. Fuck Biggie. Fuck. Yeah.
Fuck all you if you doubt me.
Yeah. I mean, he's playing Atlanta. You should be able to play him. I guess in a pinch, if you want to throw him out there, but you might want to just play Ferguson.
I can't call it. It's one of the two of them.
Yeah. I'd rather play neither.
You can go play Kyle Pitts on the other side, who's talking about being on a heater. This dude has been on one. He's finally realizing what we all wanted him to be when he came into the league.
Shit, this may be a Davis Allen week. He had 5 targets last week, so maybe
he
catches all 5 of them this week. Who knows?
If you're looking at those 3 guys on the waiver wire, you're not in the championship.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Well, there it is. There are the key games. So after that, we're going to hit our DFS real quick. Me and Baker, we're tied. Last week,
called it. I think you jinxed it.
I absolutely jinxed it.
2 weeks ago, you said, "Hey, if you went out to the last week, we could be tied."
Yes,
and we could really be competing. Then.
And that's where. And I don't know. Do we have anything that you remember? Let's put something on the line right now. So let's try to tie. Let's put something.
What do you think, Bus? What should we wager for our last final of the season, week 17 tiebreaker DFS lineup?
A belt to ass whooping.
Wow, I
don't like
kinky.
you anymore. I feel like you're against one of us, and I don't know which one yet.
Maybe both. I just want to see somebody get their ass whooped.
Here, I got it. Here it is. Whoever wins buys an alcoholic beverage, the other one has to drink all of it. And I'm not talking about like you can't come in with a 5-gallon bucket full of moonshine. It's got to be in a can or a bottle.
Fucking alcohol poisoning.
You know.
So you're trying to get me drunk so you can take advantage of me and whoop my ass like he just said.
Yeah.
I don't have to do all that. I just got to ask you.
That's true. Either that or how about whoever wins doesn't have to buy the alcohol for a New Year's party for the other person.
Okay.
Like I'll cover if I lose, I'll cover your alcohol. If you lose, you cover my alcohol.
Got you.
For the New Year's party. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's fair enough, right?
Yeah.
And Bus will be there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, go ahead and kick off your lineup.
The first
I want to know how much.
First time all season that I get to throw my lineup out there first.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna flip the script.
Is that not crazy?
It's a special show.
Oh, it is.
Well, the good news is that I can change players. I feel like that's what he's been doing all season.
I should have, but I haven't done any of that, and here I am losing half my season because I could have been winning. But either way, look, I'm starting it off with a cheap play at quarterback.
Okay,
Tyler Shuck.
I didn't go that cheap.
Going against Tennessee this week.
That's a good call. I like that.
I think Tyler Shuck's going to have a good week. $5,200. I got to take that. I'm also I'm doubling up. Chase Brown last week, this week, he's playing against Arizona.
Yeah.
It's $7,400. I'm going to spend that money.
So far, no crossover.
Then on top of that, we all got to play the cheap play this week. Ramondre Stevenson at $5,900 without Travion. This is gold. It's a huge plus matchup. He's going to eat. I also, in my smashes, I talked about it. Chris Olave playing against Tennessee again with the stack with Tyler Shuck, $7,200. A big spend, but I got the money. I got that. We talked about it earlier. He's on your don'ts. Emeka Buka.
He's doing it on purpose.
In my lineup.
He's doing it on purpose.
Emeka Buka is in my lineup, playing against the 9th toughest in Miami, but it's Emeka, and I need the realization that something's going to happen here.
It's fine. If I lose, I should lose because one of my don'ts goes off in my face.
And then next wide receiver, I went cheap. I went Parker Washington at $4,800.
Good call.
Dude's been targeted the last 2 games, and I think it's going to be a big game
against
crossover. Indy. Tight end, Darren Waller. This is the softest matchup for the rest of the season. This guy's going to eat this week.
Okay.
I think they figured it out with the rookie guy that can't throw the ball very well. He's going to have to throw it to Darren Waller if they're going to do anything.
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, that guy.
See,
that's the guy.
Why can I remember shit when I don't have to?
You're like, what's the shittiest quarterback in the NFL right now? Oh, Brady Cook.
No.
Who's after that?
Dukin.
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, Gino. I'm sorry.
And then my flex, I spent all my money. I was like, you know what? Here's the rest of it. Take it all. I want Saquon Barkley this week.
Finally got a crossover.
There's the crossover. I need Saquon this week. It's going to be a big week. This has to be a big win, and it's against Buffalo, my team. I know they allow all the running backs to have all the points.
Absolutely. They're the Cincinnati defense to running backs.
And then this is probably going to be a crossover as well because it's the cheapest, best defense, in my opinion. Even looking at the upspend, I still have $500 left, and I chose this defense specifically. Carolina Panthers versus Seattle.
Definitely a crossover. At home against Seattle.
That's what I'm saying.
And Darnold will throw picks.
This is the cheapest. And I still have $500.
$2,100.
I went and looked at other defenses to move up, and I'm like, I don't want to. I want this defense. So I think the Carolina Panthers are going to have a good week this week in defense, and that's where my lineup lies. So.
Well, I like it. I kicked it off with Jacoby Brissett, 5,700 against Cincinnati. Yeah, I think he's going to bounce back, finish out the season strong. He is playing for a starting job next year potentially. And then I went with Saquon Barkley, like you talked about against Buffalo. They bleed points for the running back. And then I said, you know what? I like this game so much. Philadelphia also gives up points to the running back. Let me go get the guy on the other side of the ball, James Cook.
James Cook. Yeah, that's nerve-wracking right there.
I grabbed James Cook against Philadelphia. I had to get cheap after I went super expensive there. So I said Jack Besh against the Giants. He's been worked into the offense the last few weeks, and if my phone would work, I could tell you, here it is, the kind of target work he's been getting. He's averaging 3 targets last 2 weeks, but 3 weeks ago he had 6 targets against Denver. I don't need him to do much because he only cost me $3,700, but it would be nice if he got a touchdown. I'd make my nut. Then I said Jamar Chase against Arizona, 8,300. I spent up there to get him. He's averaging 20.5 points a game. Love that. And then I stacked Michael Wilson with Brissett because if Brissett's going to have a good game, so is Wilson. And then I said, you know what?
Let's go get Higgins.
No. I think Bus is right. His last game in the stadium, and he's cheap as balls. $2,700. I went and got Taysom Hill, threw him on my tight end spot because if he does what he does last week, it's a cheat code at tight end.
Oh hell yeah!
And then I went and got Tyrone Tracy in my flex against Vegas at 5,400, and then we talked about the defense at 2,100.
Yeah, we both have the Panthers.
And I had 100 left over, and you had 500 left over.
I had 500 left over.
Yep. So there it is.
I'll tell you my lineup that I put together.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, I got Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. I've got Bucky Irving. I know you like that one.
That's a good
you don't
spin.
like that one. You like
That's a good spin.
You're picking my anger stack is what you're doing right now. Fuck Bucky Irving. Fuck Mob Deep.
I got Ramondre Stevenson.
Fuck Big Boy Records.
Hey, I got Ramondre too.
Yeah. I should have done Ramondre.
Wide receiver, I got Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so y'all know, Henderson's not ruled out yet, so there's a chance. But I think Stevenson will still have a decent game.
If that's the case, I'd have to change it.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'll ride it. I think he's going to be limited.
There's other options around 5,900 there.
Yeah.
DJ Moore, 5,500.
Yeah, I like that call.
Brian Thomas, 5,200 to stack with Trevor.
Yep.
Okay.
Taysom Hill, obviously.
Yeah.
I got Tony Pollard at the flex.
He has been doing some work. I don't know what he did this last week, but I know 2 weeks before that.
It wasn't like Spears did.
Well, you know what started it is when I put him on my don'ts.
Yeah.
And then he had his best week of the fucking season.
Yep, that's it. And for the defense, I've got the Broncos versus KC.
Okay, so you spent up a little bit. That's a good call though against the no-name quarterback. So
correct. No, he's got a name, we just can't pronounce it. So,
well, I want to say to everybody out there who listens, y'all hope you have the merriest of Christmas and the happiest of holidays and the Kwanzas of Kwanzas and the Hanukkahs of Hanukkahs. And we'll be back in the new year. We're not sure what day next week. We'll figure that out. Depends on how much alcohol we drink over the holidays. But Monday or Tuesday, we'll try to get back on the grind and finish out. That'll, get to the end of the season and whatnot. I hope you guys, if I don't think anybody's listening is playing against me because I'm not in a lot, so I hope all of you that are listening win your championships, and especially if you're playing against Matt Baker, please
do not win.
Take him down a few notches because he's riding a high right now, and I need him brought back down to my level because right now he's kind of
I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this podcast average right now.
Yeah, because I'm so low.
That's what I'm saying. I'm keeping this podcast
well, you know
average.
what? We're above average because Bus is doing too good too.
No,
so.
He's helping keep it average.
Damn.
You have so many leagues. You're upsetting this average. When there's 130 collective leagues between the three of us.
I need to find somebody
and
bad
I've only got 5 of them.
Real talk. I hope you guys have a good week out there. I hope y'all smash you and Bus.
Thank you.
And
we'll also win at fantasy.
And I just want to end this podcast by saying, fuck Bucky Irvin. Fuck the coaching staff at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fuck Sean Tucker. And
fuck Mob Deep.
Yeah. Fuck Big Boy. Was it Bad Boy Records?
Yeah.
And everybody went, get money. So, but other than that, if anything we say or do helps you get to that average place in your leagues, that means we did our job, because when you finish average, you don't finish last. So I hope you guys have a good one out there. I hope you finish at least average this season, and we'll talk to you next year.
Later.
Hit them up.
Holla.